When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new gods for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless those people would relinquish their right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together a legislative body that places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records, for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative power, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of land. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amounts and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us, in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has effected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rules into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burned our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the work of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas, to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections among us, and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is an indistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace friends. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of a right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
Love it. Absolutely love it, boy. You guys should see what's going on behind the scenes over here, boy. There's only a few people that know what goes on behind the scenes, and it is it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Boy, I just got done doing something, and I just got here. Just barely got here. But that was the Declaration of Independence, ladies and gentlemen. That was written by a great man in Thomas Jefferson, and it was written by even not a greater man, but a very great man in his own right, in John F. Kennedy Jr., excuse me. And those guys were freedom fighters, and you know why they did it. You know why they risked their lives and stood up for what they believed in. And this is what we're doing today. There's a lot of lies and a lot of misinformation out here, and this is what we have to expose every single day. And that's what we're going to do here on this channel through the knowledge of, Bitcoin, gold, and silver, political, conservative, common sense, aka views, and fight against the lies. Because again, it ain't about left versus right. It's about us versus them. It's evil versus good, and falsehoods and lies versus the truth. And this is what we're going to expose. We're going to expose the lies and tell the truth here. And again, I couldn't ask for a better group of people to stand alongside with me to fight against the evilness and the tyranny of the dare I say, sinister people in this world. And again, We're going to stand together, hand in hand, locked arm in arm, and fight together against this evilness. What is up, guys? It is Thursday, October 16th, 2025. As you can see here, we're at the Bitcoin block height of 919,401. TikTok, next block. We're just cruising. I just got my haircut Friday, and tomorrow's my day to get my hair cut. And I usually get it cut down, but for some reason I feel like my hair is long, so I think I'm going to cut it again. I took Hodler with me to get my hair cut, and I swore I got it cut, but he didn't really cut it down that low, so I'm gonna cut it again. And usually today I would get an edge up, but it just feels pretty long today, so I'm gonna cut it down. Thursday, October 16th. Boy, I was not prepared today. Well, we have 401. Okay, we're going to start at 401. 01. We're going to go to 402. And I appreciate you guys being here. I really do. So let's do a quick little roll call here and see who's in the house. Jenny Legendary says, hiya, peeps. Hiya, Jenny. How are you, man? Make sure my table's a little swinging around here. Make sure I didn't miss nothing. Jenny usually sneaks something in here and make sure I didn't miss it. And I bought the dip today, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, did I ever. I bought the dip. Who bought the dip? Raise your hand. I bought 100,000 sats today for $109. Look at Jenny. Look at Jenny. Jenny Legendary, as I speak. She goes, oh, I must have forgot. Sends in a huge zap of 1,234. Jenny, I love you. I appreciate it. We all love you. And without you, this show would not be the same. That's for sure. So I really, really appreciate that, Jenny. Thank you. And good to see you, man. Taking Nico for a short while. Be back shortly. I got you. What's up, Jared? How are you doing, brother? Jimmy, how are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Let me put you on the wheel, sir. And you're going to get some sats today if you win. All right? It's good to see you, Jimmy. My man. Jimmy is a guy that's been watching my show for a long time when I was a gold and silver enthusiast. And he was right there with me. And hopefully he's deep dive into Bitcoin, but we'll see. It's very good to see you, Jimmy. Longtime friend of the channel. Hello, everyone. Gold and silver looking pretty good right now. They sure are, Jimmy. He's smiling with a thumbs up. That's right, Jimmy. We're going to talk about that today, sir. We talk about it every day. Hello, beautiful people. BTC Backpacker, the family man. Dare I say the best family in Bitcoin? I haven't met them all, but the ones I have met, they are far and away the best. My friend, my dear friend, that is my friend right there, my personal friend. How are you today, sir? Good to see you, man. And he filled in for me the other day, and he did a great job. I said, well, I was watching him. I said, damn, I could retire now. He did a great job, man. Good job, brother. Time for the huddle. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Solar. How you doing, sir? Good to see you, man. Solar Satoshis. Loving the new pick, man. Loving it. How you doing today, man? Welcome back. Solar, what's up, bro? Boom. Jenny Legendary. Lauren, boom. Lauren's here? Did I put Lauren? Did I skip Lauren? I'm sorry, Lauren. Lauren, how are you, sir? Good to see you. I'm very sorry if I skipped you, man. Good to see you, my man, Lauren. Lauren is a good man. He's the comedian of the group, him and Sin and a couple others, and Jor too. Jor is funny as shit too. But Lauren, it's good to see you, man. How are you? Welcome back, brother. I appreciate you. What's up? Hit that like. Where's that upper? Where's that upper? Fanny, how are you, man? Good to see you. We love Fanny. Fanny, you hooked me up, boy. That fettuccine Alfredo is hitting. It is hitting, man. So thank you so much. I appreciate you, Fanny. Hiya, Fanny. Did some good work on those smash buys today. Did you? Or Fanny did it? Both of y'all. Hey, what's up, Jen, Lauren, Solar? Hello there, Jimmy. Yes. Liked and shared. Thank you, Backpacker. Appreciate that, bro. Thanks, Jen. Jen, yes, she did. Did you all smash by the dip today? Okay, she's talking about her. I did. I bought 100,000 Satoshis. And I'm going to put that probably in my land fund. So, BTC Backpacker, I swore I wouldn't until next payday, but I couldn't help it. That's right, Jenny. It's crazy. Hey, BTC Fanny Packer, good evening. Good evening, Jimmy. Hello, BTC Backpacker and BTC Fanny Packer. Yeah, we're going to try to get Jimmy to come in here with us every day. Jimmy is a good man. He just is, man. Jimmy, again, he's part of my channel for a long time. He's given me some really good feedback. He always used to give me good advice. And he's a good man. I'd like to meet Jimmy in real life, too. Solar Satoshis, hello. Hello there, Jen. Yep. Hello to everyone. Looks like Emily's new job won't allow her at the time of our broadcast to be here. So that's going to be a void we're going to have to fill. I don't think we can fill Emily's void, but we got to see what we got to do. And Jimmy, as you know, I used to do a lot of different videos, but now I'm doing a live stream every day, sir. So hopefully you come on in with us, man. We love you, Jimmy. Welcome, Jimmy. Hey, Lauren Stern, I've been here probably before anyone else. LOL, good evening. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Jimmy, what's up, man? Boom. Oh, Jimmy, well, welcome back. Yes. No worries. My first time seeing you, so just saying hello. Hey, BTC Backpacker, good evening. Absolutely, Lauren Stern. No disrespect intended, my friend. See? You see how nice Jimmy is? Jimmy's our type of guy, man. Jimmy, you one of the original gold and silver bugs prior to the better asset Bitcoin? Yes, he is. Hi from Flipper. Hey, Flipper. How you doing, honey? Good to see you, Flipper. Somebody left their toothbrush here. Because I have a black one that I use besides my other one, and the black one, there's another one in the bathroom. And whoever left it, let's just say you better not use it again. BTC Backpacker, yep, before Jerry was converted, LOL. Yes. Before I was converted. That's right, Jimmy. That is right. Hey there, Flipper. How are you? Jimmy used to watch me go up and down Vegas going in the coin shops. And he was right there with me. Jimmy converted to the truth. Haha. Me. Okay, Jenny. All right. Long time then, Jimmy. Yes, Jimmy. Yes. I sure did twice. Oh, my goodness. LOL, BTC Backpacker. Jimmy, you ditching that stuff for Bitcoin now, right? Jenny doing Jenny things. That's right. Got a break here in a few. Groceries getting delivered. Nice. Okay. I got you. Lauren Stern, now who else can you say that about? Yeah, for real. It's at 107,932. Jesus. Is it really? Is it really? Don't tempt me with a good time, Fanny. Fanny, don't tempt me with a good time. Oh man, Jesus. Yeah, I bought at 108 something. LOL BTC Backpacker, no issue in having both and being diversified. That's right. Nothing wrong with that. Jerry, we are family now, bro. Boom. You damn right. You damn right, Backpacker. No doubt. You know Lauren is a new drawer for you for getting him. Yes, I know. God, how did I forget him, man? How did I forget my boy? At least you are putting your toes in both ponds. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with having gold, guys. Ain't nothing wrong with having gold. Jimmy, we have to get you all in on Bitcoin. Yeah, well, yeah, eventually. BTC Fanny Packer, BTC Backpacker. Hello, I try not to go all in on any one thing. Gotta respect that, man. Gotta respect that. Smashed by enough where I am sore. LOL. Wow. When are you gonna smash by that silver and gold, Lauren? Jimmy, that's what he said. LOL. Good having you, Jimmy. Yes. Thank you, everyone. Much love and respect. No doubt, man. No doubt. Smash twice for land fund and then some. Let's go. Yeah, land fund. That's my new one. I got a certain amount of Satoshis I'm going to buy every day and put away every day for our land fund. In 2032, I don't know what year we're going to do it. I don't know. Sin Diesel says, hola. Sin, how are you, man? My man. How you doing, Sin? This is Renaissance, man. This is my sensei. One of the smartest men in Bitcoin. One of the smartest guys, if not the smartest guy. Most well-rounded guy in our group. And I really, really look up to him and also his opinions on things because Sin has been around the block and he's a very, very smart man. He really is. And we're about the same age. He's a little bit older than me, but he's a wealth of knowledge, man. And for him to be coming back here every single day, I got to say, I appreciate it, man. I'll never, ever look that gift horse in the mouth, man. And I appreciate you, Sin, because you bring a lot of stuff to this table, man. You know what I mean? Really, like knowledge, just keeping us abreast on different stuff, and obviously your comedy and just your presence, man. We appreciate it, man. Seriously, Sin, no doubt, no doubt. Jenny Trent sends in a zap, and he says the temptation to smash by is real today, and he sent one more, Jenny. He sent yours, but one more, 1 2 3 5. So thank you, Trent. Trent said, I'm not playing St. Roosevelt's game. I'm not going 1 2 3 3. I'm going one higher, he says. So, Trent, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, Trent. And thank you, Jenny, for doing that because Trent wouldn't have did that number if you didn't. So thank you, Trent, from the Bitcoin technician. Trent, have you seen Satman? I've been wondering about him. How's he doing? If your girl needs saving, he'll save her, but he'll take her as well. Hi from Hodler. Hey, Hodler. How you doing, honey? Is she my favorite? I don't know. What from Flipper? Uh-oh. Am I in trouble? Foe won't let me smash by. How rude. Yeah, it's crazy. BTC, did you guys make it back home safe and sound? Too bad we are held hostage by ACH. Come on, Strike. Figure this out. Jeez, yeah, I know, man. These freaking exchanges. You know what I mean? They're having a hard time with their things, Sin. With their strike, ACH is taking a while. I told them to send them an email because you know how they are, man. You know what I mean? Hola, Lawrence Stern. Boom. Yes, Sin turned out to be a 10-hour drive. Wow. Hey, Sin Diesel, good evening. Real recognize real, Geraldo. Boom. That's right, brother. That's right, man. The realest dude on here, man. Sin Diesel. Hola, Jimmy Lacare. Boom. Hello, Jen with the rose. Sin, yes, at least 11 last night. Thanks, son. Wow. Jerry from Hodler. Hey, Hodler, how you doing, sweetie? Is that my favorite right there? Hodler finds a reason to stay mad at me. She's always giving me the side eye. She's like, I'm mad at you, Jerry. I'm like, okay, what I do now? I'm going to tell you later. I'm not going to tell you right now. Then she'll walk around the house mad at me all day. I said, wow. Hello, everyone. Smash by, smash the like button. Kramer. That's right, brother. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Kramer America Industries. That's right. We got a good show for you guys today. We got a lot of news today, man. We got some stuff today. Kramer, what's good, everybody? Kramer is real. Yes, he is. He's a builder. You know, we're going to try to secure about 20 to 25 people for our land fund neighborhood, from about 20 to 25 people, or families, not people, but families, households. And we're going to go from there. We're going to map it out over the next 5 to 10 years. You know, we're going to put a kind of a strategic Bitcoin reserve fund for the BFF land fund. And we're going to do some things, man. We're going to do some things. Thanks, Sin. Holler, hello. Damn, B Pizzle. Sadly, that's about the amount it takes just to drive from one side of Texas to the other. Wow. Really? Hello, Crane America Industries, he says. Jimmy's nice today. Anonymous, how are you? Jimmy, did you start a speed wallet yet, Jimmy? That's how I'm going to pay you in sats if you win, okay, sir? I think I told you to do that before, but if you haven't, there's a link down below. Just click on that and then download that to your phone. And if you win, I will send you the sats tonight, okay, Jimmy? Anonymous, how are you? Yeah, she was trying to say, Jerry. LOL. I know. I must have said a bad word. She doesn't like me saying bad words. She doesn't like a lot of things I do. Holler is like she's like my guardian angel on steroids. Holler. She's just side-eyeing me all the time like, Jerry, I'm watching you. I'm like, okay, Holler. I'm sorry. Weird Strike just took me my money. Yeah, they always take mine. Hi, Fanny, Lauren, Jimmy. Yes, the Bitcoin technician. Hello. I take your money too, Trent. That's right. I'm chilling and reading my books. It's me, Anonymous. Hey, Anonymous, what's up, brother? I know you're just sitting back chilling in the cut. Anonymous is a good kid. And by the way, Flipper, I need you to look at the screen real quick. I gave Flipper this from my desk. It says, you got this. And she left it. I found it behind the couch looking for my glass. I still can't find my sunglasses. That might be in the car or something. I don't know, or under the bed or something. I can't find my sunglasses. But I found this, Flipper, and you left it here, ma'am. Shows how much you really cared. Because I gave Flipper and Holler all the stuff off my desk. And Flipper left the rock that I gave her, which is crazy. What kind of service will you provide, Lauren? Good question. All right, guys. Today's Thursday, October 16th, 2025. As you guys know, we spin every time a block comes out here on this channel. We're going to start off at 401, which is 919,401. We're going to spin 3 times until we get caught up. Every time a block comes out, we're going to spin. The block subsidy or the wheel subsidy is 100 Satoshis per spin. And if it lands on your name, you have to do 4 things to qualify. You got to be a subscriber. You got to hit that like button. You got to have the speed wallet. It's the official, unofficial wallet. And you have to be here and say, thank you, or hey, I'm here. That's my way I bribe you to make you stay so we can get some watch hours, all right? So again, Jenny, it's Thursday, October 16th, 2025. I said 18th, I meant 16th. I can't see, I'm blind. Welcome in, guys, and let's spin it for the first spin. And let's see who can win. Speak of the devil, Holler. Holler loves that wheel. You don't believe me? Take a look.
Spin that wheel, here it feels such a fly. That's the deal, round it goes. Watch it land, Bitcoin crashes in your hand.
She loves that wheel. Congratulations, Holler. You're the winner, honey. Hold on. Flipper just sent me in a video. Hold on.
Me too, you didn't have to yell.
She's so damn cute. She is so cute. She gets me every time. This girl gets me every time. Listen to Flipper. Listen to this. Listen to my cutie Flipper.
I didn't mean to, you didn't have to yell.
Oh my God. Did I yell, Flipper? I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry, sweetie. Here comes another video coming in. Let's see. Holler's the winner. Congratulations. I'll let that load up. Let's see. What kind of server? Yeah. Lost sunglasses. Oh, well, looks like all future Satoshi Saturdays are canceled. I know. Oh my God. That's my signature glasses, and I don't know where the hell they are. They're around here somewhere. Congrats, Holler. Love Santa too. Yes, she does. Uh-oh, here's Holler.
Thank you, and don't swear, Jerry.
Here she goes. Side eye. This is how she looks at me in the house. Look at this. This is Holler. Look.
Thank you, and don't swear, Jerry. Thank you, and don't swear, Jerry.
That's exactly how she looks at me. All day around the house, she's just looking at me like this. I'm watching you, Jerry. Jesus, come on. Cut me a break here, Holler. Holler, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Congrats, Holler. Love Santa too. Lauren Stern. Shh, don't get Jerry in trouble tonight, for real. For real. Holler's the winner for the first spin of block 401. Let's see if we can get 402. Note. Yes. Holler again. Holler is back to back. Holler has another message for you, too. Just in case you thought you were stacking hard enough, I don't think so.
Nobody in your life has showed you active disdain. You're not stacking hard enough. If you are still invited to a family Thanksgiving, you're not stacking hard enough. If you're made fun of for brown bagging your lunch, you're not stacking hard enough. If your car is younger than Bitcoin, you're not stacking hard enough. If somebody hasn't called you a retard in your life, you're not stacking hard enough. You're just not stacking hard enough.
If you guys haven't watched Me and Her Satoshi Saturday, you got to watch that one, okay? You got to watch it. That was a good one. I think I did a pretty good job on my editing, and she did a great job. Holler is smart, Jerry. She's still mad about Santa. Well, we had a long talk about that, Holler. Didn't we, Holler? We had a long talk about that, Jenny. We're good. Note. Congrats, Holler. 402 to Holler. Grasshopper husband's B-Day tonight. She might not make it. Okay. No doubt. Holler times 2. Holler. Yay. Holler going for trips. Yeah. Grasshopper just said she won't make it tonight. Her husband's birthday. Says good luck to everyone. Okay, no doubt. We love you, Grasshopper. Lauren, you're on the same page as me. Yeah, you guys look alike, too. You guys look so much alike. Yeah, I see it now. I see it. Holler, see? I talk about you and you win twice in a row. Gotta love that, right? Can you win 3 times, though? Let's see. Anonymous. Anonymous is very happy right now, guys. Very happy.
Yeah, that's my boy. Sorry, guys.
Let me tell you something. Anonymous, he's bigger than that right now. I think he's bigger than that right now. Anonymous is pretty big boy, man. Anonymous is a big boy. Me, him, and his dad, we were at Home Depot and Lowe's, and I was telling Anonymous and them, I said, yeah, every time I come here, I see a celebrity, so you got to watch out. And he goes, well, Jerry, you're a celebrity. I go, no, I'm not. No, I'm not, sir. As you could tell, I'm not. But that was nice for him to say that. I really appreciate that. Let me see. Lauren, you're on. Yes. Good evening, folks. Good to see you all. Spaceman. My man, Spaceman, how are you? The Backpacker family is winning all the sats tonight, guys. Spaceman, how are you? Welcome back. He's back. Good to see you, brother. 403 Anonymous. Congrats, Mr. Clean. Yes. Didn't see yours while I was typing mine. LOL. Anonymous. Good morning, team. Matt, how are you? The author. Matt FRL. How are you, sir? Very good to see you, man. The best hair in Bitcoin or in our group one. Good to see you, Matt. Anonymous, congrats. And he's not pooping or showering. He's actually all in it, waiting for Maria. Oh, okay. Well, Maria doesn't show up till tomorrow. So we'll see. Jerry the Celebrity, your new shirt. Oh, no, I'm far from that. Far from that. Got my job back at McDonald's. I'm loving it. That's right. Bangarang is a funny guy, man. Bangarang, what's up, bro? How are you? What is this boy doing? T-Ba! This boy out here chilling, man. Bang, good to see you, man. Yes, that's it. That's it, Jenny. That's it. LOL, all in it, waiting for Maria. Got you. Oh, got you to say it. Yes, you did. LOL. Oh, yes, you got me. Hey, T-Ba, come here. Come here. I'm recording, buddy. I'm on the door, okay? Relax. I love you, okay? You're not in trouble. He says, okay. Matt, bang. Not till tomorrow, but he'll wait. Yeah, he'll wait. Spaceman. Yeah. T-Ba. Okay, relax, buddy. Anonymous. All right, let's do 404. T-Ba. Stop hitting that door, boy. Go out there and play in the living room. 404. Who wants more? Let's do it. Isn't 404 error code? Bitcoin keeps going on sale. I'm going to need a second job at McDonald's for real. Speaking of Spaceman. Spaceman. He's the man. Matt FRL. Bang. Boom, boom. TB Tizzle. Boom. That's going to have to be my third job. Not that I sleep much anyway, but it'll for sure be over for me then. Me too, man. Me too. I thought I smelt cabbage. Jor for the score. Jor, what's up, sir? How are you, man? Put Jor for the score up in here. Jor, the busy man. How are you, man? Jor, 88 Saturday, Satoshi Saturday, episode number 88, brother. What the hell am I going to do for that? I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to dedicate it to you, but I'm going to talk about something, Jor. Just for you, sir. One of my favorite subjects that you talk about. 404 equals ATL. Yes, it does. It actually does. Yes, it does. 404, Spaceman. Woohoo, no doubt. Jor, what's up? Boom. And cheers to you. Bang, bang. What's good, Spaceman? Oh, what, Trent? Right. Boom, boom, baby. Whatever you write, I gotta say it, huh? I gotta say what you write, George. Congrats, Spaceman. George, what's up? Let's go. And of course, the famous Matt. Yes. George posted a couple good vids today. Well, I mean, tell us something we don't know. That's Groundhog Day for George. Mr. 8. He's like an octopus. There's 8 Georges out there. Good day, Packer family. Everyone gets 888 sats for Jerry's 88 show. I think I heard that, right, Jerry? Can you play that for me? Where'd you heard that from? Jor, boom. Also, why did you have to roast poor JL medium rare today? Poor JL. Jor roasting Fiat Maxis on YouTube. JL can ESND. I think I know what that means. Spaceman, you're the winner of 404. Matter of fact, I'm going to play a clip from Jor today. Jor and Rajat from Maple Bitcoin. I'm going to play that. And we're going to talk about that. Jor, tell us how you really feel. Yes. If Jen says so, it is so. Okay. No, what you call it needed, huh? No evidence needed. No proof. JL sounds like a dipshit, bro. That guy is a moron. Yeah. Nah, maybe not D. Okay. Yeah. Again, man, when people don't know what they're talking about, just tell us you don't know what you're talking about. Just say, "Oh, I don't really know about that. I'm in the the fiat world or whatever. I don't really know anything about Bitcoin." Just say that. But they got to be the experts, man. You know what I mean? Jer, I heard Jor was sponsoring those sats. Oh, okay, then you might have heard right then. Yeah, shit and shit. Dinner shit, and hold on. Eat. Eat, shit, and die. Okay, got it. Boom, Jason. Sin, you broke it down for me, sir. Jason, how are you, man? Jason, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. How are you? My man's back in the house. Tired of 0-hour dipshits. Well, they're going to be here for the next 10 years, sir. So you already know that. Bang, bang. Ha ha, Sin, yeah. Eat, shit, and die. Got it now. What I missed? You missed 4 spins, sir. Haven't gotten to the show yet, Jason. Not too much. You know what I mean? That seemed to change it up for Jerry. Yeah. I mean, as long as we got a sponsor, I'm okay. Because I don't have any sats to do that with, guys. I really don't. But if you guys want to help out the channel, it's free the free stuff, the free 99 stuff. You can subscribe to the channel. I know, Jenny. I know, Jenny. You're still on the fence about that. But you can actually, what really helps besides that is obviously liking, comment, and all that stuff, but sharing the video, sharing it to all your social media platforms, to your friends through text message. That will really help. Put it on X, put it on Facebook, whatever. That really, really helps the channel. Okay. I really appreciate it. If you want to take it a step further, I got some, some paid plans you can get into. $3, $5, and $7 a month. If you do the one in the middle, the $5 a month, I think that's a really good one. You can get on the Bitcoiners for Freedom map. And I love the Bitcoiners for Freedom map. If I can pull it up. There it is. I haven't been promoting this lately. I've been going through it trying to get people off here that don't belong. But yeah, man, we're trying to build a I don't know if it's a citadel. I don't know if you want to call it that, but we're going to build a buy some land and get some like-minded people on there. And if the world goes to shit, we won't even know it. We won't even know it, guys. And that's what I'm planning on doing. So if you want to get involved with that, you can become a member and get on the map. And also become a Bitcoiners for Freedom Signal Group member. Now, it's free for the ladies. Okay, if you're a female, you can get on there for free. But if you're a male, it's $5 a month. And you can join some like-minded Bitcoiners by downloading the Signal app. Let me see. By downloading the Signal app on your phone, but use the link below. And you can become a member. And I really, really appreciate that, guys. I really do. Let's get into some Bitcoin news real quick. U.S. seizes 127,000 BTC from Cambodian scam ring and largest financial raid. Did you guys hear about this? This is a big deal, man. This is crazy. Let's see. 25 looks like the shark jury. 88 said did not deny. Beautiful day. Just stack some sats. Yep. Did I miss? Yep. Beautiful day to stack some sats. Ain't it, Jason? Love it. Jerry, you're back over 2,500. Barely, Jenny. How long are we going to stay there, though? Notice that 88 says radio did not deny. I noticed. He was very quiet. Very quiet. 2505. Look at that surge. Congrats. Thank you, man. Yeah, it doesn't last too long. I think it's 2504 now. Let me see. They keep taking them off. Oh, yeah, it is 2505. Thank you, Lauren. Every day is a beautiful day to stack sats, but it is also beautiful. Yes. I need an edit on my name. Do you know? Do you know? Yeah, I mean, hey. I appreciate your membership too, man. Jay Remmer. What's up, sir? Let me put you on the wheel, sir. Thanks for coming in, Jay Remmer. Appreciate it. My man, Jay Remmer. Put you on here, man. You guys know how we do the show. We're going to do some things today. I identify as female then. Hello. Hey, Jimmy, I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't mad at you for that. I love you, have you in the group, man. Come on in, Jimmy. Come a member of the channel, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you, Jay Remmer. Hey, man, it's good for you to tell them because they don't listen to me. You know that. Jay Remmer, how are you? Trent, home from the load. Home from the load. Jay Remmer, what good? What good you're here. Let's go. Yes. Lauren, good. Hope you good too. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. Euro, bang, bang, bang. 127,000 confiscated. In other words, budget neutral. Yeah, that's the key word. We take it and we keep it. I tried that one, Jimmy. Yeah, you know what I mean. You gotta take them sats. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Fanny, Euro, boom, 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 boom. Yes. LOL, the big Bitcoin technician. Jay Rammer, boom. Let's read it. Let's read on this real quick. Let's see about this because I looked at it and I was like, huh. So let's read them on it. U.S. seizes 127 BTC from Cambodian scam ring and largest financial rape. Prince Group's empire wasn't just glitzy resorts. Prosecutors say it hit a global scam ring that trafficked workers and laundered billions of dollars. Wow. Okay. That's what I like. Fanny, Sin, boom. Let's see what this says. The United States has just made the largest digital asset seizure in American history, a whopping $15 billion in Bitcoin from an enormous international scam network said to have been run by Cambodian businessman Chen Ji, I guess, a Chinese national and the head of Prince Holding Group, Prince Group Transnational Crime Organization, TCO. That's it. That's what it looks like. Prince Group's TCO International Criminal Network is directed by Chinese immigrant Chen Ji. As Prince Group TCO's leader, Chen Ji oversees a worldwide fraud and money laundering network fueled by illegal online gambling and human trafficking, forced labor, and scam compounds ultimately owned by Chen Ji and his close associates. Wow. Look at that. Wow. The operation, reportedly based in Cambodia, but with tentacles stretching far further afield, is accused of operating a vast big pig butchering scam where online fraudsters lure victims into fake investment schemes using social media and messaging apps. The pig butchering scam gets its name because the scammers would fatten up their victims by pretending to be friendly and trustworthy before swiping their cash. Prosecutors claim that the scams have already raked in billions worldwide and left thousands of trafficked workers trapped in ghastly conditions in makeshift prison camps. Wow. And there it is. This is crazy, man. So, wow, look at this. So I'll leave a link to this article so you guys can check that out. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy. You guys go ahead and look at that. But what these large entities try to do is they try to connect Bitcoin, crypto, and scam all together. We're going to get into that in this next video. But to the untrained eye, aka like George says, 0 hour dipshit. If you don't know anything about Bitcoin, because I thought this too back in the 2010s era, that Bitcoin was a scam. And when you say the word Bitcoin and crypto, you think crypto is Bitcoin. And then when you throw in the word scam, it's all jumbled into Bitcoin is bad, crypto is bad, and crypto is Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's a scam. And that's what they try to do. And we're going to talk about that today. You know what I mean? Saying boom. Oh, that's why we dumped. Yeah. So enormous that I've never heard of it, right? How did the U.S. get Cambodian Bitcoin? Good question. I don't know. Hold your keys close. That's right, brother. You can pronounce the names how you want. We won't know better. Me either. Me neither. Hey, what's happening? Hey, Dean, how are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Good morning. Good Thursday morning. No, Friday morning for you. How you doing, Dean? Good to see you, man. Yeah, so we're gonna get all into this little. I saw this a few days ago. I kept trying to play it, but I didn't do it. This is from ABC, another bad company, and they're doing a propaganda. And again, I'm not saying people aren't scamming on this, but just the way they word it and frame it, people are getting scammed out of money. And again, Bitcoin is money, and they try to act like Bitcoin is a scam and not the scam. The scammer is a scam. It's Bitcoins that's the scam. That's what they tell you. Dean, boom. So without further ado, let's take a look at the Bitcoin crypto scam that ABC talks about in this news thing.
Bitcoin ATMs. AARP estimates there are more than 45,000 of these machines across the country. And this morning, we found that they've increasingly become a tool of sophisticated criminal networks trying to separate Americans from their money.
So you notice the framing of this, right? There's 45,000 machines, and they're bad. Okay? These machines are bad because the machines, not the scammers, the machines are trying to take your money. The Bitcoin crypto machines are scams, guys. Just remember that. So when you walk into a gas station, you see that Bitcoin ATM, stay away from it. Don't buy it because remember, Bitcoin is a scam. Crypto is a scam. And they're the same thing. Bitcoin, crypto scam. Look at that. Bitcoin ATM, crypto scam. Again, that is not done on accident, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
She's at $23,000.
Where's she at right now?
You're watching a cryptocurrency scam caught in real time.
Yeah.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Please, I have the bank on the phone.
Okay, let me talk to who you're talking to on the bank.
I'm in danger.
Okay, stop putting money in there.
Fran Bates is loading tens of thousands of dollars of her life savings into something called a Bitcoin ATM.
She's putting her life savings in something that's called a Bitcoin ATM. Don't ever put your money in a Bitcoin ATM because you'll lose your life savings, guys. Did you hear that? You got to listen to ABC because if they said it, it's got to be true. So when you see those things in the gas station, God, people are so stupid. When you see these things in the gas station, they're gonna vacuum out your life savings right out of your pocket. You see it, don't even look at it. Just go get you some gas and some snacks that make you fat and the drinks that make you fat. But don't look at that ATM machine because it's a scam.
No, you're not.
And is one click away from losing it all.
Don't click, I'm done. Do not click anything.
Over the course of 2 days, a scammer convinced the 85-year-old her bank account had been hacked and she needed to put her money into a machine she'd never seen before for safety.
True.
That seems so hard to believe.
I know, and you think if you had to listen to it, you would wonder what's going on with that woman.
God. Again, they got to put this while they're talking, while this old, nice, older woman, very nice. This could be your grandma. I mean, everybody loves this woman. It's all about your emotions. But they put these words down. Urgent warning about Bitcoin ATM crypto scam. With the emotional story of this older, very nice lady. But again, it's not the scammers, guys. It's not the people that are scamming from Nigeria or wherever they're from. No, it's not that. It's these 4 words. Bitcoin ATM crypto. Or 3 words. Scam. Again, man, the propaganda is thick. It's thick with this one, man. Almost as thick as Maria. Jason?
Doesn't she realize what they're doing to her? No, you don't. It's a horrible, horrible experience.
Fran is just one of dozens of victims ABC News and our own television stations have found whose scams ended at a Bitcoin ATM. A machine popular in gas stations, supermarkets, and liquor stores that experts tell us scammers are increasingly using as a tool to separate Americans from their hard-earned cash.
Yeah, that's a secondary thing. The scammers are the secondary thing. It's not the scammers, it's the machine. These machines just drive these scammers to do evil things because they can't scam you out of cash or gift cards or anything else or MoneyGram or Western. No, they can't use it. They got to use the Bitcoin ATMs that are crypto, by the way, and a scam. Don't forget about that. You know what I mean? Do not forget about that. Sharper! How you doing? Hello, everyone. What's going on, Jerry? Hope you're good. I'm good, man. Stack the dip. Me too, sir. Me too. Good to see you, Sharper. How you doing, my friend? My man, Sharper. Good to see you, brother. How are you? Yeah, Trent went into the Casper ATM. Yes, went to the Casper ATM. Hello, Sharper. Casper has 1 second blocks, very fast, convenient. Yeah, it's the better Bitcoin. You guys know that. Way quicker. Sharper, boom. Jason, you know it. Thicker than Maria, Jason. Fiat scams have been around forever and are 1,000 times more detrimental than any of this nonsense being painted. Exactly. And by the way, you can trace people on the Bitcoin blockchain. You can't do that with cash, guys. My man, Jerry, you know it, brother. Now, that's what I'm talking about, my man. You know it. Thicker. Thick. Can I get scammed too? You can, Neo. What's up, brother? How are you, man? I'm going to scam you right on this wheel, sir. Neo the one. Good to see you, man. Hope you are well today, man. Thanks for coming back in. I appreciate you, man. I really, really do. All you guys. They ran this story on the Canadian brainwashing media on Monday. Yeah. It's been up here for a while. I meant to do it a couple of days ago. What about the scam or the scratch offs in that same gas station? Yeah. They rob you without a gun, man. Same thing with the lottery. All that BS, man. Give me more scam. Me too, brother. Never tried a Bitcoin ATM. Always assumed the fees would be high. They are. It's a non-KYC way to get them, but hey, they're private. You know what I mean? P at Lawrence Stern has seen Diesel. Boom. Sharper, let's go. How goes it? Yes.
They look pretty much like a regular ATM. The difference is you don't really get money out of them. You put money in and buy cryptocurrency.
You see? You don't really get any money out of them. They look the same, but they're not the same. They're evil. You don't get money out of them. You only get cryptocurrency. You don't even get Bitcoin, apparently. From the Bitcoin ATM, you just get cryptocurrency. Not money, not Bitcoin, apparently. You get crypto. So stay away from these guys. I stacked a few times, LOL. Scam me harder, Mr. Government. Yep, for real.
Data from the FBI shows Americans collectively lost nearly $250 million to scams using Bitcoin ATMs in 2024, more than double from the previous year.
The gaslighting is thick, man. It is so thick. They are putting it on thick, Jason. Thick like what, Jason? Thick like what? BTC Fanbagger, yes. Hopefully it'll hit my other order limit. Oh, tell us about that, brother. Tell us about it.
These are all transnational criminal groups. Yeah, these are not one-off guys in grandma's basement.
Adam Zerazinski, a crypto forensics expert, tracks the sophisticated criminal networks behind these scams and explained why he believes more isn't being done by the companies operating these machines.
Money. It's money.
They have a financial incentive to let people be scammed?
Yep, because they make a percent on every transaction.
And while the vast majority of these victims never see a dime back.
No, listen to me. Do you really want to fight this fight with me?
For Fran Bates, a police lieutenant intervened just in time after Mindy Jordan, a quick-thinking bystander at that gas station, called 911.
I guarantee you, if Kamala Harris would have won the election, they would have banned all Bitcoin ATMs around the country. I have no doubt about that. They would look at it like, we're trying to help you. We're just trying to help you. What did Ronald Reagan say, Sin? The 9 most dangerous words in the world? I'm here from the government and I'm here to help, or something like that. You know, we're here when they come in the grocery store. The grocery store, the convenience store, we're here to take this out because this machine hurts you. But use this Fiat ATM machine. We charge you $3 to take your money out, and we debase the currency. Use that one, not the Bitcoin one. Oh my God! Yikes! Jen has an idea. Let's hire some hackers to hack the scammers and steal the BTC back and build and buy our land. Who are they going to report that to? You damn right. That's a good idea. Think like Maria. Yes. Right. Sharper. Right. I'm about setting buy orders, hourly buy and smash buy hardcore. Yes. I love that. I still haven't done that yet. Bro, if I had 100 sats for every time the word scam in this clip, I'd be a Satoshi millionaire. Yes. It's said. Yes. Me too, bro. Me too. But we gotta point out the gaslighting and the propaganda. Because again, ABC is let's just say oh man.
I hate when somebody tries to take advantage of somebody that's not able to protect themselves.
Now here's the emotion part. Now here's some more emotions. You got the convenience worker saying, even though she works there and sees the bad, evil machine, now she has to be the protector. She's got to be the guardian angel of the lady. And you got to have some crying and rubbing arms and loving and, oh my gosh, don't let this happen to you by this machine. Check it out. Got to have the crying and the emotions.
1-1.
I hate when somebody tries to take advantage of somebody that's not able to protect themselves.
The pair reunited here for the first time.
She was my angel.
Your angel?
Yeah, she rescued me.
And lawmakers have taken notice of these Bitcoin ATMs. At least 17 states, according to AARP, have passed laws restricting or outright banning them. Experts tell us that if you think you're being scammed, you can always call the AARP fraud hotline or law enforcement to get immediate help, guys.
17 states already banning them, huh? Wow. What happened to being free and freedom? What happened to that? It's the scammers, not Bitcoin, that is at fault. Exactly, man. Exactly. Spin that wheel and scam us, Jerry. LOL.
Thank goodness for that bystander. And for Fran, too, for coming forward, because sometimes, as you alluded in the piece, you're bare.
Now, notice here, guys. You see George Slopanopoulos over here? Leaning in? God, I cannot stand. This guy right here is the worst. George Slopanopoulos. This guy is the worst, man. Oh, my God. We already know ABC puts the... Yes, they do. Ban the machine because Granny can't tell she's not talking to her bank. Yeah. Yeah, it's the machine's fault. Not the person that gets scammed or the scammer doing it. Don't go arrest them. Just take the machine out. You know what I mean? me sick. Look at George Slopinopoulos, man. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But she came forward, so it doesn't happen to other people.
And
Good
that's
for
the
her.
thing, is that so many folks don't come forward. So a
Yeah.
lot of these don't go reported. So if that happens, obviously if you're in the middle of one, but also after it's over, report it. It helps people.
It's hard to think of a legitimate use for these machines.
That's the argument of law enforcement, George.
Yeah, there's no legitimate use of this machine. Listen to George Slopinopoulos, guys. He said there's no, it's hard to think of a legitimate use for these machines, just besides, getting the hardest, best money in the world privately. There's no use for this, getting out of the fiat currency and actually saving your energy. No use. Go ahead and listen to George Slopinopoulos. Jesus. God, these people. Oh my gosh, bro. The gaslighting, man. Again, this is why I make these videos. And this is why I do these live streams, man. I am going to be on these people's necks, man. Okay, I'm so sick and tired of these people, man. George Snuffleupagus, exactly. From what was that show? Sesame Street, Snuffleupagus. How do these people make you feel, Jerry? LOL. I think I said it. They make me sick, Lauren. Just in case. I was thinking it. Maybe I said it. So that's it. I've known this wheel thing for free SaaS was good. Too good to be true. Jerry's been scamming us. Hey, man. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I'm giving you free money, guys. I'm sorry, Jenny. And Jenny must be scamming me by sending me sats every day. Jenny's the biggest scammer. George's toupee is all in. Yes. Yes, it is, sir. Sharper, I was so hyped this morning. I had to pull over and smash and set buy orders. LOL. Kids were like, what's going on? Wow. That is a lady that's all in. There has been a BTC machine in my local grocery store for several years. Yeah. Did it reach out and grab your money and take all your money out of your purse and rob you of your life savings? Well, they better ban money order machines next. Yeah, exactly. George Slopinopoulos. I like that one too. Slopinopoulos. Bangarang, how are your glove dryers working out? Wait, are we all scammers? Apparently. According to George Slopinopoulos.
Yeah.
Jay, it's so good to have you in the studio with us. And I want folks to know, for more on ABC News investigation into Bitcoin ATM scan, tune in tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern on ABC News Live Prime with Lindsay Davis, and throughout the day on our local news.
Yeah, come tonight, and we even give you a more fuller view of the scams of Bitcoin. Because fiat's not a scam. That's not a scam. And us being 37, 38 trillion in debt, that's not a scam. It's Bitcoin that's a scam, guys. Save your money in cash. You know what I mean? Dang it, Jerry, love freedom. You outed me. I guess I can't send you any more sets. Oh, wait a minute now. Hold on. I'm sorry, Jenny. I was wrong, Jenny. Nice. I'm ready if we go below 100K, Fanny. Do you think we're going to go 100K? God, I hope that's true. Sharper, please tell me that's true. Gloves nice and dry. Strahan is looking like he's not buying this BS story. Yeah, they're. I mean, if they give him the script, he'll buy it. When you get paid to do what you got to do, you got to do it. Save your money in cash, what Trent says. Trent, I think you're onto something, sir. I think you're onto something. All right, we got 404 for Spaceman. Let's see who can get 405 in the wheel of Scamoshi. This is the scam wheel, guys. Let's do it. Jesus Christ, man. Ouch, Jen. It's all falling apart now. Yes, it is. Jimmy, you backtrack real fast. Yeah, I was wrong. Sorry. Sorry, Jenny. I can admit when I'm wrong now. Jimmy, if you're here, you have 100 units of the hardest scam or the hardest money in the world. Congratulations. What am I going to eat tonight, man? 405, my area code, Jimmy. Yeah. Congratulations, Jimmy, if you're here, brother. You got it. There's always a check attached to that script. You know what I mean. Paid actors, anyone? But Sin said it best. They went to drama school as kids, he said. Or something to that nature. Speaking of limit orders, I made over 8K on NASDAQ BTC limit shorts on live this morning. Oh, wow. Seriously? Congrats, Jimmy. Yeah. If he's here. We'll wait for Jimmy to decide if he's here or not. While he's deciding, let's do 406. Spin that wheel. Looks like Trent to me. Looks like Trent to me. My heat's not working at the house. I had it off obviously for 10 months or something like that, 9 months. I tried to turn it on and it's just not blowing heat. So, yeah. I mean, it's not that cold, but you know, maybe a backpacker could take a look at it for me when he gets time he gets back. It'll be a little colder. Speaking of Liminors, I got you. Congrats, Jimmy. Dang, I didn't get told I didn't get told I just had to lie for a living. I could have done that. Yes. Yes, you could, sir. 406 Trent. Trizzle. That's awesome for the winter. Having dry gloves is key when working in the cold, wet weather. Okay. Congrats, Trent. I'm on it, Jerry. Appreciate it, man. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you can FaceTime me or something. Backpacker can fix everything, man. This guy, he came in here and hooked me up. Hey, let me join up. Crypto Mania guy. What's up? Looks like Jimmy's not here. So I'm going to replace Jimmy with Crypto Mania guy. And then as soon as I do that, he'll show up and I got to write his name again. Ain't that right, Lauren? You know how it goes. Man, Backpacker did such a good job when he was up here, man. God, he did such a good job. I was so proud. I was watching in the living room. I said, man, this guy's got a future in this kind of work. You know what I mean? You never know what you're good at until you do it. And I've tried to fix toilets, and I'm not good at it. And I've also tried to fix heaters, and I'm not good at it. My heat didn't work all winter 2 years ago. I live on the second floor and have an apartment above and below, so I'm well insulated. I needed space heaters for maybe 4 or 5 days. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Crypto, how are you? The old management company sucked. Sounds like it. Trent, you're the winner of 406. Jenny, we're gonna backtrack to 405. Ordering a laptop tonight. Can't wait. Oh, it's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be dope. You know what I need to do? I need to make a new address for my my land fund. Anybody know? I got Sparrow. I use Sparrow. Should I get another cold card and then draw up another one, or can you use another wallet in your same on Sparrow for my land fund? Anybody know how to do that? You did not add me to the wheel, Jerry. To that wheel, Jerry. I sure didn't. LOL Cabron. What's up, brother? How are you? 245 245 245 24. LOL Cabron. How are you, man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome in. That furry fruit freeloader will keep you warm, Jen. Yes, he will. They wouldn't fix my AC, so I went in on a Saturday, plopped on the couch, and told them I wasn't leaving until it was fixed. Wow. I know that's right. Warm, try downright sweating. Damn. You can. I can. Who can? Chill day. Yeah, it is. It is. You can add as many hardware wallets as you want to spare. Oh, okay. And I don't have to get another cold card. How's that work? Pretty sure it's just like Nuncha. Make a key, add a wallet. Right, but will it be to the Sparrow or will it be to my cold card? How's that work? 'Cause I've never done that before. They had AC and I didn't. Took my pillow, laptop, and everything. They called someone out real fast. That's right. Hey, Jenny's about that action. She's about that action. I'm going to have to get with somebody later about that. All right, we're going to backtrack to 405. Let's do it. We're going to watch a little clip from the Maple Bitcoin today. We're going to check that out. Backpacker, you're the winner, sir. Congratulations. Yep, 406. Trent says you need to use the passphrase on your cold card. Then it creates a totally new wallet, and you can use the same cold card. Okay. All right. And then just add a new tab. Because I got one tab for one, and then I could add another tab. All right, cool. BTC Backpacker. Yeah, Jerry, are we getting serious about the land and community now? Absolutely. Yes. Yes, we are, sir. I'm stacking every single day. I'm going to put a lump sum in there into my land fund. And every single day I'm going to add to it. And then on the first of the month, I'm going to do a smash buy on it. and then put that in there. And I'm going to have different UTXOs, but it's going to be totally for the land fund. And me and Fanny Packer and Backpacker have been looking all over this nation for a spot. Now, again, the longer we wait, there's pros and cons. The better, better or worse. The better because it'll cost us less sats, but the worse is it'll take us longer to have it. So we're going to start a strategic fund. We want 20 to 25 people to sign up with us, and we want to make a multi-sig and then put it in there and just have a fund. And we're gonna have a lot of stuff on that land, man, including Bitcoin miners, but all kind of animals fenced around, nice, because again, if we want to land in a community, if the shit hits the fan, I'm not saying it's gonna hit the fan, but let's just say power goes out, something bad happens, we won't even blink an eye. We're gonna be totally self-sustainable on our land. So please get a Kramer. Boom. Okay, brother. Kramer, congratulations. And of course, we'll have rules and stuff like that, just like Bitcoin has rules. Ain't gonna be nothing crazy, just some basic stuff, man. Get along with thy neighbor. You know what I mean? Well, if you want to make a new wallet with new keys, just use a different 25th word passphrase. Okay. Well, if you want to make a new wallet with new keys, just use the same words. Use my same 24 words, but just use a different thing. Okay. I like that. All right. How are you? It's Anon, Lauren. Kramer, I expect you to go 100% on Bitcoin, my man. Boom. Lauren, yes, it's happening. Absolutely. There's also the Uncle Jim method. I can post a BTC session tutorial for you on Signal to browse. Yeah, this is part of Bitcoin that I never really got into because once I set up my stuff, I just do it like that. You know what I mean? I have different UTXOs labeled for different things in my wallet, and I just do it like that. Different UTXOs for him, and then, I have different things. But okay, yeah, I've heard of the Uncle Jim one. I never looked into it though. The furry freeloader said he can come too because he does not have a job or thumbs. I know that's right. He's definitely welcome. You can take us off the wheel. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. No doubt, Dean. No doubt. Tell little man we said hi. We love you, man. That's a cutie too. That kid's a cutie, man. Aries. We'll see you next time, little buddy. Thank you. Dean. Where did I put you, Dean? Okay, right here. Yeah, we're dead serious about this, man. Doing good and been a long day. Yeah, it's proof of work. It is gonna. T, were you okay? Okay, it's gonna take us years to build out or whatever, but it's gonna be self-sustained, man. Chickens, everything, man. I mean, we're gonna be self-sustained, man. Thanks, Backpacker. A little but powerful heating solution posted for you and the rest of the BFFs and Signal Jerry. Okay. Always keep one of these bad boys on hand. It can heat good amount of space just with propane. Okay. Oh, I like that one. Thank you, Sin. Indoor safe. Oh, I like that. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, it's going to get, thank you, Sin. It's going to get, it's going to drop down to what today? It's going to get in the 50s tonight. So it's not that bad. And, that's outside. It's not going to be 50 something in here. It'll probably get to be in the 60s. So we're okay right now. But thank you so much, Sin. You should not reuse addresses, though. Generate a new one for each deposit. So do I have to get another cold card for that, Neil? Or no? Our hourly buy just came through, and we bought, looks like 924 sats. Man, I love these dips. Yes, same 24 word. Every passphrase, 25th word is an entirely new wallet. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Kramer. Kramer is dead on. That's what I meant by the passphrase method. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely do those. Sin, those are the best. Yeah, it looks good. I've seen that before too. Never used it though. Cindy, do you have the one with the blower? I took it to the park with Nico when he was a pup, and it took hours to tire him out. The basic one didn't work, but the blower one was fire. Okay. Yes, sir. 462 at 50 cents. Nice. Is that exactly half? Yeah, right. 924. Yeah. That's right. Don't need a new cold card. One wallet has many addresses. You can have many wallets too, like everyone else says. Okay. All right. Cold card is really sweet for this. My 24 words are empty. I have to enter the 25th word each time I turn it on, but it keeps my keys extra hidden. If some got access to my cold card, they wouldn't know. Yeah. I got that too. So that's good to know. All right. I'm going to have to watch some videos on that. Kramer, can you drop a video specifically on that? Is that BTC Sessions does that? There's a 25th word or what it is. So they just be looking an empty wallet of keys. Okay. Now let me ask you guys a question, right? Because I plan on using this to buy the land. How big should I have my UTXOs? What size should they be? Should they be 1 million? Should it be 100,000? You know what I mean? And I want you guys to think about this too when you're doing it. If you want to be part of this land grab. LOL, what's up, Jay? Good to see you, man. How are you? Oh man, Jay and Triple B's. Bitcoin bacon booty. All right, let's watch Jor, Rajat, and Forrest in this little clip here. And this video is called Why Most People Will Never Own 0.1 Bitcoin. Which I completely concur with that. Let me see. Absolutely concur with that. Sure thing. Yes, BTC Session. I watched 10 hours of tutorial on Cold Card before I even turned it on, mostly from BTC Session. Yeah, he's the best at that. So let's see how powerful these Satoshis are. This is what I be talking about on my Satoshi Saturday. Rajat bring up a very good clip here and a very good chart. Let's take a look.
I think this is something that really puts things into perspective, right? So in 2010, you had to give away 10 billion Satoshis to get $1.
Wow. 10 billion Satoshis for $1 when the price was 1 cent in February 2010. 10 billion Satoshis. This is what I talked about with you guys the other day. This is why I'm bringing it up. Wow, it looks like I'm a fourth guest on here. I wonder how I'd look on Maple Bitcoin. Anyways, I remember I told you 10 years ago, it was 400,000 sats in 2015. 400,000 sats per dollar in 2015, which is crazy. Jen, I don't have the blower. It's incredible, man.
Wow. 10 billion?
Because at that point, one Bitcoin was 1 penny.
Insane.
Right? In July, so a couple months later, it was at 1 million Satoshis or 1 billion Satoshis per dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Then in February 2011, a few months later, it was at 1 Bitcoin per dollar, so 100 million Satoshis. So what's happening here is you can give away your Bitcoin and get more dollars in exchange for it. So what's happening here, again, more people are figuring out that this thing is scarce. And as they realize, okay, I can get more dollars in the future for my Bitcoin, why wouldn't I hold on to it?
Yeah. And again, the longer we head out, I got you, Amos. Good to see you, brother. And again, as far as the land grab goes for the land fund, the longer we wait, the less Satoshis is going to cost us. You know what I mean? You know, because it's getting stronger and stronger because everything is getting repriced in Satoshis. And this is why I want to save in sats, a specific land fund for it. You know what I mean? 1 million is a recommended size. Higher is better. Stack on Lightning or exchange first. Yeah. Okay. But I'm asking because let's just say hypothetically. I want you guys to listen up here, right? All you guys, even considering the people that are trying to do the land fund, because this could be you too, right? So let's say we have to purchase the land in 2032, right? And it's 25 of us, and we all put it into a multi-sig, right? Or whatever. How many UTXOs when we have to transfer them over, not only to the multi-sig, but over when we buy the land? How much is it going to cost us? How much the land is going to cost us? Let's say it's $1 million piece of property by then. How many sats would that cost us? You know what I mean? Boom, I'm back. Glad to have you back, Jason. Amos, Gutter, you. What do you guys think about that?
What happens? If the price of housing can go up and we can literally pay somebody to build more houses for us, then what do you think is going to happen to the price of Bitcoin when nobody can increase the supply? This 1,000 Satoshis per dollar is way too high.
It's way too high.
Way too high.
Bitcoin is criminally undervalued.
That price is way too high. You need to cut it. So November 2024, last year, you can get 1,000 Satoshis for $1. And today you're pretty close to that. 924 I just got for $1. Again, this is a joke. It's a joke how many of these Satoshis you can get for $1 that they're printing like it's no tomorrow. You know what I mean? And I haven't shown this in a while, but I want to show you this as a reminder of how scarce Satoshis are and how abundant cash is. Where's this at? Comparison of Bitcoin. I haven't showed it so long. I don't even know where it is. Okay, here it is. Check this out.
Bitcoin was the size of a quarter. All 21 million of them would fit inside a single shipping container. But to fit the dollars the Fed prints on average every day, you'd need 72 shipping containers. Each year, you'd need 26,280 containers. And to fit what they've printed in the last decade, well, you'd need a lot more than that. Every day, the Fed prints an average of $465 million. That's 26,000 shipping containers a year.
Average of $465 million a day. Let me make sure I heard that right.
6,000 shipping containers a year. Fed prints an average of $465 million.
So they print an average of $465 million a day. That's just the U.S. dollar, not all the other currencies in the world. This is the strongest dollar in the world. The world reserve currency. That's what status we have for now. And all the other ones combined, they print probably more than us. And we print 450 Bitcoin a day. They're printing $465 million, and we print 450 Bitcoin a day, which is going to cut in half in a little over 2 years. Meanwhile, they're going to be printing more and more and more every single year. But every 4 years, we're going to cut it in half.
Every day, the Fed prints an average of $465 million. That's 26,000 shipping containers a year, created out of thin air. Maybe that's why the dollar loses value over time. But there's one thing they can never print more of: Bitcoin. At the size of a quarter, this is all there will ever be. Shouldn't a store of value hold its value?
Yes, it should. And Sin, I just saw that website you sent. Thank you, brother. Sin has always got something going on, boy. Always got to get information, man. Thank you, Sin. I appreciate you. Angel, what's up, young man? Number one fan in the house. Sorry, Jerry, I had homework to take care of, sadly. No, there's nothing sad about that. But you got some good homework you're doing here too, sir. You're in class again, man. Welcome in, Angel. You answered my question. Do you have any homework today? How are you, young man? Always good to see you, man. Always good to see you. I don't know the real increase, but multi-sig transfers cost a lot more because the data size is bigger with the extra SIGs. Okay. Well, maybe we'll keep it ourselves and then we'll chip in all together. Sin, thanks for the link and the signal for the land. No doubt. Where are we moving to? That's what we're trying to figure out, Jenny. We're going to write a list, and I want everybody to do this. Write a list of the things that we want on our land and what kind of geographical area we should live in based on the on what we want. I do want to be in the United States, though. I have to say that. I do want to be in the United States. Another resource. Thank you, Sin. Ranches, farms, land for sale near me. Okay. Land.com. Thank you, Sin. What do we want? We want water, obviously. We want, good weather because we got to grow food. Rich soil. We want some trees. Maybe a little pond there. For fish and stuff like that, maybe. Yes, 2A rights friendly state. Yes. Just in a second research. That one always has great empty lot deals. Thank you so much, Cindy. Appreciate you, man. Water resource bonus if multiple. Yes. Yep. A little more. It could just be a few sats. I've never done it but I'm aware of this fact. Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you. Water source has to be important. Yeah, that's the number one thing. I hear downtown Portland is nice. Me too, Bang. Bang is a fool, man. You mean the burn? Yeah. Sup, Jerry? You on the panel today? Nah, I'm not, Blunt Man. How you doing, Blunt Man? Speaking of water and growing stuff, how you doing, Blunt Man? We're just talking about our land grab, man, our land fund. Blunt Man. Steven, how you doing today, man? Steven. Blunt Man. Bitcoin. My neighbor. Good to see you, brother. Good evening, Jerry. Hey, Ginger, how you doing tonight, man? Nice surprise. Good to see you, Ginger. How are you this evening, sir? Very good to have you back, man. I'm good. Just got home from work. Okay, nice. Lots of sunlight for solar, yeah. Yep, because we're definitely going to have solar panels. We're going to have an irrigation of water that we're going to collect from the roof, and we're going to collect our own water. We're definitely going to have a lot of different animals, and we talked about having cows and bulls and stuff like that. That's expensive, but hey, well, obviously we're going to have chickens for meat chickens, and also chickens for laying eggs, goats, ducks. You know, Banger, downtown Portland prices may be cheaper soon. LOL. Yes, doing good. Thanks. Good to hear that, Ginger. Good to hear that.
It's not worth this little. Like, if you think that it is, then okay, short it, do whatever you need to. But you're gonna get blown out of the water. Like, you're gonna get destroyed, because at some point it's gonna be 100 satoshis per dollar. Then it's going to be 10 satoshis per dollar. Then 1 satoshi per dollar. And at some point, just like we showed this in one of our other videos, the German mark, you can buy 50 billion German marks for $7. 50 billion.
Well, what's crazy right now is some sucker is willing to give you 1,000 Satoshis for $1 because they don't have the information that you have, right? This is the idea. Like, this is why you need to have the knowledge, because that knowledge is valuable, because you understand that chart, is just going to get smaller and smaller. The one on the right? It's just going to,
it's going to narrow and narrow, and more and more narrow over time. There's going to be zeros are going to be removed from the left of the decimal, and they're going to be moved to the right.
Ding, 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 ding. Who was saying that the other day? Who was saying we're going to move decimal point back a couple? I wonder who said that. Because they're going to have to. They're going to have to, guys. You know what I mean? Maybe close to an area for hunting. Absolutely, man. Yes, for sure. For sure, Sin. Yes, I love that. Self-sustainment. Yep. And eggs are going to be abundant. We're going to eat a lot of eggs. Chickens are, the number one resource of, protein for meat and eggs. We're going to have goats, ducks. Obviously have nice dogs to, scan the perimeter for foxes and stuff like that, and wolves and coyotes and all that, trying to eat our livestock. Jerry needs the air-conditioned casinos to do his Satoshi Saturday, though. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Eat what you die. Eat what you kill. Yes. Yep. And everything has a source. Everything has a use. And if it doesn't have a use, we don't need it. You know what I mean? Don't forget medical supplies. Yep, that too. Cool. Good to see you, Cool Kev. That's why we need Jenny. I mean, we'll have electricians, people that know how to do the water and irrigation, like Steven. Jenny's our nurse. People that know how to freaking do all that stuff. We'll have spaceships, hopefully. I mean, earthships, maybe yurts, regular houses, whatever you want to build on there, on your piece of the land. You know what I mean? Cool Kev, good to see you, man. Let me put you on the wheel. He's back. Cool Kev, welcome in, man. My man, Cool Kev. I need cornfields, he says. You mean guardian dogs? Yes, that's exactly what we need. And their job is to make sure that nobody F's with our livestock, because they're going to be out there. Pigs till the land and provide a lot of meat. Yes, they do. And it'll just be an ecosystem. We'll just keep breeding them, and just keep it going, man. You know what I mean? potatoes, corn, all that stuff. Cool cat. More importantly, don't forget stop the bleed training. Yes. Yes. Comms. Yep. That too. Pigs are good too. Root up the land and for sure hunting area close and good hunting regulations. LOL. Yeah. Yep. I love working the land. Good, man. Hey, man, if you're thinking about it, again, we're going to make a list of 25 families. I think we talked about that. I said 25 to 50. What do you guys think about that? Backpacker says 20 to 25. I say 25 to 50. But again, I'm not anywhere close to an expert on this. But as far as like we all share everything, I'm talking about a shared everything. Like we share all the meat, we share all the crops, everything. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Is a nice size, not too big, like that Goldilocks zone size community of like-minded, obviously Bitcoiners. You know, we love freedom, we love our sovereignty, and we just love love our lives, love having good people. Yes, Lauren Stern. Those SAT 1, 2, 3 ads on Simply Bitcoin hitting a little differently. I haven't seen those. What did Lauren say? Comms, yes. Bernese Mountain Dogs. Those are nice. You putting together some UTXO for a future land? Yes, we are, sir. Yes, we are, Stephen. As long as I'm not getting burned alive in the summer and blown away in the spring and fall, I'm good. Yeah, something in the middle, man. Something in the middle. Education and not just for the kids, but to share knowledge and cross-train. Yep. Daily PT. Yes. Let me tell you something. I told you this a couple of months ago. Listen, man. If you guys know a farmer or worked on a farm, those dudes are the strongest men I've ever seen. I had a farmer that was in the Navy with me, and this dude was stronger than an ox. We had a bodybuilder on our boat, and this guy lifted so much weight, he could not mess with the farmer on our ship. This dude was so strong, man, the farmer, because he gets up and he does shit every day. So all this Navy stuff for him was nothing for him. Farmers get it in, man. If you really want to get some work done, just go sign up and say, hey, can I work with you for a week? Because farmers will do it. They'll let you stay in their land for a week or two. They'll feed you and stuff. You out there working. Man, I did that when I was younger. And let me tell you something, man. I couldn't do it. When I was a kid, I was young, though. I was like, man, I can't do this shit. I was a spoiled kid, though, back then. Yes, Sin Diesel. I say 20 to 30 max. Too many gets to be too many personality, which causes conflict. Yeah. Bang, bang, work. Yes. Great Pyrenees. Those are great dogs. In terms of defense on site, on-site range, running drills, don't forget low light training. Love it. Love it, Sin. Love it. You're going to need a lot of land for Jerry to fit in. I don't think y'all, the troll, I don't think y'all have enough Satoshis for that. You're going to need a lot of land for Jerry to fit in. I don't think y'all have enough Satoshis for that, he says. Okay. Cindy, you lost me with the PC. Get it in. Pause. Yes, I forgot to say pause.
Exactly. Yeah. And this is the opportunity that we have from being born into the time we're at, being exposed to the content we're at, or that we have, watching this video, the experiences we all had to get into Bitcoin. That's an opportunity. And this is the opportunity right here, fully visualized.
Yeah.
And if you think about it this way too, like I feel like the one thing that Bitcoin does better than anything else is teaching people how to save.
Yeah.
And if you think about like the normal average person's path in life, it's usually like go to school, get a job, get a mortgage, blah, blah, blah. And basically every time they're going through that system in their job, they get a raise, they get a bonus, they upgrade their lifestyle to match that. And so they never really get ahead. They just kind of stay exactly where they are. But Bitcoiners, on the other hand, it seems like the more time you spend in Bitcoin, the less you actually spend upgrading your lifestyle. You actually degrade your lifestyle for the most part. You're selling things around your house. You're questioning whether or not you want to allocate or buy this purchase here. And so when you think about it that way, if Bitcoiners are being trained to save, that means it means it's going to be much harder for us to part with our sats. In the same time, our purchasing power is going up. We have a built-in savings mentality versus spending. So we're just tightening up everywhere. We don't have to spend as much. We're tighter overall. And I think that the one thing when you guys were talking about that I was thinking of, like, if we can measure how much being a Bitcoiner has gone up in terms of your wealth, your purchasing power, you can actually say that watching Bitcoin shows, being part of Bitcoin communities, things like this, actually improves your wealth. because the more conviction you have, the longer you hold on to your sats, and the more those sats are going to be worth. So it's like you're getting paid without getting paid to learn about Bitcoin.
That's a great point, Jor. Great point. It's a proof of work, right? You're getting paid in the hardest money in the world by infinite degrees by buying it today for your future self and your future family, because you know the purchasing power is going to be great. But you only did that through, like Jor said, with the hours in, the sets and the reps. Now, Steven said something really cool here, guys. What do you guys think about this? Steven said, I think 20 should be good. What do you think about this, Jenny and Backpacker and Sin and Fanny? What do you guys think about this? Trent, whoever want to listen, Kramer. I think 20 should be good. Acreage often comes in 160 acre plots, I think. 8 acres per family is perfect. Okay. But I also want to get a little bit bigger than 160 acre plots, I think. 8 acres per family. That's a big lot, man. Do we need 8 acres per person? Sheesh. But we got to have something dedicated just for, all the stuff, unless each family has a certain part of the ecosystem on their land. But 8 acres for per plot? Do we need that much per person? Unless I'm measuring acres wrong. Yes, too many individuals can be toxic. Yes. Okay, try to freeze you to death in the winter too. It's not so much our actual temp, but we get down to like negative 30 in the wind chill, and it's wet here usually. Oh, yes. There's a lot of variables taken in account to determine this overall. Yeah. So we're gonna have to because again, this is a long-term project, but if we just keep chipping at it every single day, we're gonna get something done. It's just like Bitcoin. It's the proof of work. You know what I mean? They give 5 acres per person and 60 to community. Give 5. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought 8 sound big. Don't forget the most important thing. Jesus first. That's right. Cool. Absolutely. That would be a walk to your neighbors to get over to the farmhouse. Yeah. 8 acres is a lot, man. 8 acres is a bit much in my opinion. Yeah. I think so too. Okay, old farmers from the Great Depression say that you need an acre per person to supply enough food for each person. Okay. All right. That's an average day here and can dip much colder. Yep. Y'all need more than 8 for Jerry, more like 88 acres for him, he says. Just for me, sir? 8 acres is a minimum. My spaceship would take up most of that space. Okay. Plus, I like to walk around naked outside. Okay, spaceman. Hey, I hear you, sir. Ice storms, rock slides, fires, tornadoes, floods. I don't think God like Oklahoma. Wow. No, that's a lot of acres per person, like 3/4, then rest to all our supplies and farmland, etc. Yeah. Yeah, I think per one, maybe 3/4 to 1 acre per lot, per person. So let's say we go we go 25 people, we go 25 acres. And then the rest of it, if we go 3/4 to 1, then maybe we can get another, couple acres for everything for the ecosystem. Has anyone here been doing any prepping or homesteading other than the backpackers and myself? No, I haven't. But I did say at a Holiday Inn Express last night, though, Lauren. 60 acres would work fine because not everyone is going to have family or large families. Okay. Spaceman, I love it. Ha. Spaceman, cool. I'll make sure to bring binoculars. Bro, what does outside? Bro, what does outside? Nobody likes Oklahoma. Bro, what does outside? Is that what I said? Aha. Rude, Trent. You and Sharon have some sketchy weather on the way for the next days. Yeah, I heard. Naked cartwheels. LOL. Jay River says, yeah. But yeah, man, we're just chilling out. For those of you that don't know, gold hit a new all-time high again. Gold brushed 4,400 today almost. What's up, everyone? Hey, V, how are you, sir? Good to see you, man. 246. V, welcome back in, brother. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, V. I know you were here the other day, but good to see you. Jason said, my bad. I busted that one. Never mind now. Haha. Okay, my bad, man. Jen most certainly did not because he stays in my bed. Yeah. Spaceman, baked helicopters. Gold is melting up. And I love it, man. I love it. He can stay in mine. I love that gold's melting up. He'll never go for it. Yep. 4,400 almost today. And silver hit 54, I believe, today. Oh no, that's oil. Sorry. Yeah, silver hit 54 today. But it's down a little bit. Let's see over the last month. Yeah, silver is killing it right now. We love this, man. We love this because again, they're going to be the gateway drug to Bitcoin, in my personal opinion. We're silver. Don't tell me I sold a day early. I think you might have. We're 54. Jay Remmer taking head over heels to an all new level. I prep food, ammunition, propane, and silver. Okay. Hey, cool, Kev. I like it, man. I don't homestead, but I am a kind of a mini prepper. The backpackers know that. I got a lot of canned goods and I got a lot of stuff in my garage too they didn't see. But I got some stuff here. Lawrence Stern, not so much actual prepping, but living in a disaster-prone state, I keep enough food and basic hygiene stuff for about 2 to 3 months at any given time. Yeah, me too. This isn't any isn't any chocolate in those silver coins, Jerry. Isn't any chocolate in those silver coins, Jerry. The troll, you might want to read your stuff before you send it, sir. Oh, Jen, maybe he will like Trent. Tag Nico Kidnapper, LOL. Lawrence, sir, I don't have tons of room in my apartment. Let me join up. How you doing, Jerry? Benjamin's baby. What's up, Benjamin? Good to see you, man. How are you? Damn, why am I getting hungry all of a sudden? Benjamin, good to see you, brother. He's back. Everyone likes Trent. I think they do. That will be a miracle. He is like his human who does not like people, but he especially does not like men. Okay. A little behind catching up. Good-looking dudes on screen. Agree with Bluntman. 8 acres is a good size. Really? This Trent is the best. Yes. I think you like the number 8. I don't think that's a little behind catching good. Yeah. All right. So let's see. So as you guys know, Bitcoin is doing its thing. We crashed down a little bit today, but that's okay. We're at 108,489. But the most important thing, guys, is we can get 922 sats for $1, which I love. We're in Epoch 5, 3.125 per block is a block subsidy. 19.93 million. We're at 94.93% of all the Bitcoins in the network that's ever going to be here that have been mined. 95% will be in November sometime. So we're doing our thing, man. We're doing our thing. So we're going to move on to the next portion of the show. And before I do that, I'd like to remind you guys to make sure you download the Speed Wallet, the best wallet in the game. Looking for a Bitcoin wallet? This is the official, unofficial wallet here on this channel. Try Speed Wallet, most loved Lightning Wallet. It's a good one. Send and receive Bitcoin and Bitcoin. Lightning fast, low fees, easy to use. Shop gift card from 1,000+ brands. Invite friends, earn together. Earn sats daily. Every day you can earn them. Join Speed's exclusive giveaways. Play solitaire in Speed Wallet. Earn Bitcoin while having fun. Play, earn, repeat. Speed Wallet, simple, fast, secure. I love that wallet, man. It's such a good entry wallet. It's really, really good. You know what I mean? And the beautiful, let's see. Beautiful Natalie Brunel has something to say about the Speed Wallet. Take a look.
Steak and Shake, where you can now pay with Bitcoin. You can skip the credit and debit cards, forget cash, and just scan a QR code to send sats. Let me show you. Now, I hadn't been to Steak and Shake in forever, so I didn't realize they now have these self-serve kiosks that make the process super fast and easy. I ordered a classic steak burger and fries, which, by the way, are now cooked in beef tallow, the old-fashioned way, and they're amazing. At checkout, I choose Pay with Bitcoin, and up pops the QR code. Now, all of this was enabled by Speed Wallet, which I'm so proud has been a partner of my show since 2023. I scan the QR code with my Speed Wallet and boom, done in seconds. No middlemen, no fees, just real food paid with real money. By the way, if you use Speed Wallet at any Steak and Shake, you get 1,000 sats back in Lightning. Now, a few minutes later, my order was ready, tasty burger and hot, crispy tallow fries. And the best part, I paid in Bitcoin. This is how adoption happens, one steak burger at a time.
Or maybe two at a time. Let the troll sell it. I like steak burgers. Let's do some spins here, guys. Let's see. Benjamin, how are you? No way on earth would I bring him to a meetup. I took him to Florida for a week with me last year, and let's just say he now gets trazodone. Oh, wow. Down 3%, we consider that a crash. We're so jaded. I know, right? I know. So I actually have 1 year's supply of emergency food. It's all organic, no GMO, but it's a halfway in the life of it. I got like 9 years ago and last 25 years. So I'm selling it for 50% off if anyone is interested. Okay. Here wants to buy any. Let me know. Okay. Drawer is broken. Jen, what about Lorazepam? I think I'm just going to buy the 100 acres next to Jerry's commune. Shrimp. I spent about $8,000 on all this food, so I will sell it for 50% off a 1 year for a family of 4. Okay. Good deal. Thank you. That's whatever the vet gave me. That horse gets 300 milligram. I thought, whoa. So I gave him half a dose at first. Didn't touch him. That's the point, Trent. A bunch of citadels. Yeah. You guys will have to start a company and hire me so I can get a visa. Okay. Gotcha, sir. Maybe lower on the land in favor of also building an underground bunker. I like it. Good idea. Or if from some unfortunate reason we get a Democrat in office, they'll just open the borders up and you can jump on through. Yeah. Underground bunker, not just for SHTF situation, but also a place to store food that stays cool year round. Okay. And also just in case a tornado comes or something. Jam bunker, I like it. Yeah. True backpacker. And also, too, that'd be whole living space down there, too, if we need to. True backpacker, but I'm legit. I think I need to have a job lined up to get in illegally. Yeah. You sound like Dwight Schrute, Cryptomatic. Root seller, code name seller. Yeah. I like it. Pretty sure a backpacker owns his own lawn business. Plus, I hear you can just walk across the border. Not anymore. Dwight Schrute. Who's that? Dwight would just eat the food. Dwight, imagine if you just bought Bitcoin with $8,000 and bet on humanity instead of doomsday. Yeah. Joe, I'll sneak you through. Bro, just come for a day of shopping. Don't go back. George, just marry a beautiful American woman for a green card. Marry your gringo, man. Happens all the time. They come here on a legit visa and it runs out and they just don't leave. Yeah. Sure, George. We'll hire you as our financial advisor. Haha. The northern border isn't as shut down. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into some stories, guys. See what's going on in the world today. Cartel hit plot on border patrol chief exposed. The big one was about Supreme Court, the Supreme Court stuff in the state of Louisiana about the gerrymandering for the racist border stuff. I mean, the racist gerrymandering so that black people don't have an advantage to vote Democrat. Let's take a look at that.
There was racially polarized voting even within the Democratic Party. That's where Section 2 matters, where you have a reason to think that a racial group is being treated.
Here too. You have proof of that here.
No, you don't. What you have here is that Republicans and Democrats are different. There's no.
You have some that even white Republicans or white Democrats won't vote for black candidates.
Right, but if these were white Democrats, there's no reason to think they would have a second district. None. And so what is happening here is their argument is because these Democrats happen to be black, they get a second district. If they were all white, we all agree they wouldn't get a second district.
Might have been one of the mic drop moments, but they were 2.5 hours long. Pleased to bring in Harmeet Dillon right now, Assistant Attorney General for Civil Rights. Welcome in. It's great to see you today. What an impactful case this will be, Harmeet. We look at Louisiana, and I believe we have the map here. That was very well articulated, and you co-wrote the Justice Department's amicus brief on the case. Are you optimistic the judges will rule in favor that this is illegal?
Well, so these are complicated issues. And what happened here in the background of this case is that, first of all, Louisiana drew some maps. It had one minority majority district. And then they got sued by the NAACP saying that there should be two. So then they drew two. And then they got sued by white plaintiffs saying that that second one was unnecessary. And in fact, the use of race in redistricting is unconstitutional. So I don't know if the court's going to go as far as that, but the United States Department of Justice position, which you just heard very ably articulated by my colleague in the Solicitor General's office down the hall from me, is that the use of race is very rarely appropriate in 2025 here in the United States. And there are circumstances in which, like in this case, we believe it violates equal protection to assume that because of how people are voting, that must be governed by race as opposed to political determinations, which are entirely appropriate in redistricting. So I'm optimistic. And of course, the Voting Rights Act is one of the important civil rights acts that I administer in the Department of Justice. And it's also something that I've dealt with in my prior life before I joined the DOJ. So it's a landmark case. And I feel optimistic that 5 or 6 justices are going to vote for a change on the Voting Rights Act.
Yeah, and your goal, and it's clearly stated, to fight that DEI, affirmative action, eradicate it from anywhere really the federal government is touching this. It seems like this is an example. You mentioned the NAACP, and they had a lawyer there as well saying, well, this is necessary because white Democrats were not voting for black candidates, whether they were Democrats or not. I want to.
That tells you all you need to know. Even white Democrats, nobody's more racist than a white liberal, in my personal opinion. They don't like black people. And even the white liberals down in Louisiana weren't voting for the black candidates. Take a look.
Play this exchange from yesterday.
We know that there is such a significant chasm between how black and white voters vote in Louisiana that there's no question that even if there is some correlation between race and party, that race is the driving factor.
I think a lot of people are looking at this and listening and saying, well, that doesn't sit well with Americans. Blacks for Trump, Latinos for Trump. This isn't the way, as you said, the Section 2 was really drafted. And now to have that and continue on, I think the key, too, is how this impacts the midterms. In some ways, many people think that the Democrats are trying to have it in a way that it will be, shaping how they, whether or not control the House, whether or not they impact in Congress, Harmeet.
Yeah, well, so what's interesting about Section 2 jurisprudence is it definitely was passed by Congress to remedy some historical wrongs. But we've had this case law, including this case called Jingles, that has Jingles versus Thornburg, which has put these factors in there, and they're almost exclusively racial in nature. And now it's become an entitlement. And so Hash Mupan made a very important point yesterday, and that was that 75% of the African-American members of Congress are not elected from a Special Voting Rights Act Section 2 district. In other words, Americans are perfectly capable and regularly do vote for African-American candidates without the assist of racial gerrymandering. And I think its time has come and gone for the most part. I suppose theoretically there could be a case where it's necessary, but in today's America, people are getting elected throughout the South from both parties who are African-American. That's wonderful, and that's our country. And you look at black senators are being elected statewide in majority white states. So, I think it's time to move away from this and really have people make their case in the political sphere, not in the courts.
AKA racism anymore. Right? Racism is racism. Reverse racism is racism. This ruling, by the way, was from 60 years ago, when black people didn't have the rights they had today. It was from 1965. And now you're trying to tell me, after we have a black president, that black people need help and need to stick together to vote? That's racist. So the Supreme Court said we're going to get rid of that. And that's going to kill the Democrats for the midterms. That's going to really hurt them, man. Again, Democrats are racist, guys. This is what they want. Do you think if this was white people doing this, they'd be okay with it? No. Of course not. You know it and I know it. All right, let's see where we're at with these comments. All the time. Sure, what have you? There isn't shut down. Jor, we will pay you. Good question. Jerry, I say that as the person who gets questioned and or searched every single time I go to or from Canada. I remember you telling me that. That's crazy, Jenny. Any American ladies want to marry a nice Canadian man? Any volunteers? Mm-hmm. For the minor amount of stats, maybe. Haha. Jen, haha. This lady's going bald. Yeah. Wild hair play there. Mm-hmm. Haha. She is due, LMAO, poor lady, all the SSRI. 5 head. Maybe her wig is slipping. Haha. Mm-hmm. One day we'll have a Bitcoin wedding in this group, and the wedding is going to be so much fun. I think we will. Maybe a huge gust of wind. Bitcoin Citadel is actually an American company. I could pull this off. I think you could, Jor. Jor, if you need a job, I got you. Just wait till Canada becomes the next state. I would actually love that, man. Wisconsin seems like a nice play. Tennessee? We're looking at Tennessee, too. Dog grooming is something AI can't take. Sure can't. Blunt man, what will I be doing? Can I still stream lives every morning? Great point. Same with dog walking, yeah. Robots can walk dogs. Mm-hmm. Jerry can hire you as a technical advisor and pay you with an extra spot on the wheel. Survival shelters, posted in Signal, Jerry. Thank you, Sin. I appreciate that. All right, let's do some spins here, guys. Then we'll get on to the next story. So obviously Democrats are mad about this. The race hustlers. Because again, it ain't about black people. It's about if you're Democrat or not. Because if you're Democrat and a conservative or independent, or you don't vote Democrat, they hate you. They do. 407, let's do it. I want to see a robot try to walk the furry freeloader. The daycare peeps always say he should pull a sled because he's so strong. Wow. Hey, Sam. Sin, thank you for sending that, man. I appreciate it. Jason, that's 407. Let's do 408. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you for sending that too, Sin. Appreciate it. Triple B's? Mm-mm. Hello, Walcott Blown. He's here. Is he here? I think he is. Let's see. Let's see. Jerry might get in trouble for playing, so I'll share it here instead. I see it, George. Oh, LOL Capone. He says, thanks. No doubt, Emma. LOL Cabron. All right, let's see who gets 409. Isn't that some kind of cleaner or a spray or something? Remember the 409 spray? Arnie. Arnie, congratulations for 409. Speaking of cleaning dogs, 409 goes to Arnie. Isn't that something, Steven and Jor? Cleaning dogs, 409. 410. V. Cabron and Cabron are slightly different. Carbon and Cabron are slightly different, yes. Arndal, woof woof. Jen, that has bugged my OCD nearly every time, LOL. Am I saying it wrong or am I spelling it wrong? Which one? Woof woof. Cabron? Oh, shit, I did spell it wrong. Sorry, guys. Cabron, right? Yes, I spelled it wrong. Sorry. I'm laughing at that, Jim, because the smile on his face in your profile pic is how he would look after dragging the robot. Yeah. 410 V. Don't use 409 on a dog. I figured that. Norm's are old for sure. He'd be so proud of himself. Congrats, V. You're spelling it wrong. Okay, my bad. Hit like also, huh? You do it every single time. Oh, shit. Okay, my bad. Jerry from Hodler. What's up, honey? I think your autocorrect chooses Carbone over Bastards. Mm-hmm. Carbon over Bastards. It cracks me up every time, man. I think that's just my brain, Jenny. That's not a word I'm used to writing, I guess. Cabron. Heck yeah, thanks. No doubt, V. 411. Ginger. When I spell something wrong, please tell me, guys. Because not only can I not pronounce things, I can't spell shit either. And I'm not the best reader out loud. Big V for the win. Let's go. I have a couple of words that I can't spell to save my life because in my brain, some of the letters should be reversed. Yeah. Yeah. Ginger with the 411. Yeah. He's got it all. He's got all the info. Congrats. Ginger, let's go. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ginger, for being here. I appreciate that very much, sir. Thank you. To my humble little abode. Who's got the 412? Benjamin's baby. T-Bar. Come here, buddy. This is all the Pringles that's left. You can have them all, okay? Thank you. No problem. Close the door. You ain't got no juice? No. Okay, I'll pour you some in a second. Benjamin, here. Got you, bro. I got you 1 second, T-Bar. Let's fucking go. Happy Friday Eve. Yes, it is. Let's go, Team Ginger. Yeah. All the Gingers. If you guys didn't know this, yesterday CNN held Oh my God. They held like a it was like a town hall or something. Not a town hall, but like what was it? I forget what it was. But anyways, they had the two socialists up there, AOC and Bernie Sanders, aka Bernie Doc Brown Sanders. And boy, did he have a mental meltdown. Let's take a look at him when CNN asks him because they need to pick up the phone. AOC Sanders on efforts to end the Congress stalemate. Let me put a thumb down. So without further ado, let's check it out.
She's a bartender from Horn Lake, Mississippi. She is a Democrat. She submitted her question via video.
A Democrat from Mississippi.
Indeed.
All right. There we go.
My American dream has turned into a nightmare. My family was only days away from closing on a USDA loan for our dream home. Then came news of the shutdown, and now we face uncertainty. Our lease is up, and now we have to move. The shutdown is costing us our chance to live our dream. What are you doing to end this stalemate and help restore faith in our elected officials, the people I helped to choose to guard my American dream?
We're going to do everything that we can to bring an end to this terrible shutdown, which is hurting you and which is hurting 1 million federal employees and millions of people who use federal services. But also, we have got to be cognizant that if Trump wins this fight, our healthcare system could well collapse and tens of thousands of people could die every single year.
Do you think Trump could win this fight?
No, we're going to win it. But son, I don't want to look at it like a political fight. We're going to win it because the American people are on our side. If you are, or you're a Republican congresswoman, you're going to go back to your district and people are going to say to you, why are you doubling my insurance premiums? Why did you throw me off of healthcare? That's a fight that Republicans are not going to win.
Well, and to Bobby's question, Representative, earlier you said that House Speaker Mike Johnson said he wants this shutdown to be one of the longest in history. I believe he said it could be one of the longest in history. He was saying that more of a warning about how long it could go on. I don't think it was a threat. But I do think people want to know how long.
Sorry, guys. I was going to say something, but I was giving my grandson a drink. You see how stupid you have to be to believe this nonsense? Did you hear Doc Brown, Bernie Sanders? People are going to die. How are they going to die, Doc Brown? It's all on emotions and lies and bullshit, man. You know what I mean? And again, these socialists don't know what they're talking about, man. Socialism doesn't work. It's not going to work in America. Because you guys know what Obamacare is. You know what I mean? It's just a way to subsidize poor people and people that don't work and have the people that are working not to pick their own plan and pay more for people that aren't working and less fortunate or whatever. It's a form of socialism. And of course, they love that. 412 Benjamin. Here, Benjamin, congrats. Let's go, G. I got an idea. Nobody in the government leaves the building until the shutdown is over. Also, single issue votes only. Exactly. What an empty answer. We're going to do what we can. The fuck does that even mean? Yeah, exactly. Socialism is California's wet dream. Yeah, you got the two biggest socialists up here. This is the way the Democrat Party is going. I'm telling you, man. It is. And the Obamacare plans are shit. Yeah. You know, have people have the freedom to choose, man. You know, and the deductibles are ridiculous, man. They're ridiculous. Nah, it's their foreplay. Communism is them going all the way. Yeah. Yep. Marxism then communism. Absolutely.
They should brace for this to potentially go on for. Do you think by Thanksgiving the government could still be shut down?
I mean, I would certainly hope not. My hope is that we're able to resolve this as quickly as possible. I'm ready to negotiate. Bernie's ready to negotiate. I mean, we are all open and ready.
Negotiate what? What are you going to negotiate? See, again, they're talking to stupid people, and they want you to think that it's the Republicans' fault or MAGA's fault, right? But negotiate what? What are we going to negotiate? The Affordable Care Act can be pushed back till November. That has nothing to do, by the way, with the CR, the clean CR, by the way. But they want to merge them together, right? It has nothing to do with it. You signed this bill already. This is a Biden bill. And again, I don't like it, but it's a Biden bill, right? And so when you have this and you got people that don't know any better, when you got Hakeem Jeffries, which we're going to get into in a minute, you guys know who Hakeem Jeffries is. We'll get into him in a second. We'll talk about him in a second. When you got people like that and Chuck Schumer, we're going to show him too. And these two clowns telling you this stuff about people are going to die and all this other stuff. It's just hyperbolic nonsense and bullshit. Negotiate what? They're voting every single couple of days. The Republicans and Democrats, you guys are voting to keep the government shut down. People that haven't read the 12-page bill, 14-page bill, that don't know and just listen to Democrats, and you think it's the about the Affordable Care Act and don't know any better, that these two issues are separate, then you don't know any better. And it's a lie. It's just a flat out lie. And when people start educating themselves, then they'll know. But at the end of the day, we need 60 votes. And what are we going to talk to you about? If I'm on the conservative side, what am I going to talk to AOC about? Because we know better. We know it's not about ACA, but you're lying to the American people, right? They're up there talking every day, Mike Johnson and them. But again, we're going to negotiate what? There's nothing to negotiate. We don't have anything in the bill. You just want to spend more money. Ain't nothing free. This healthcare you're talking about, it ain't free. You want everybody to get free this, free that. You get healthcare. You get healthcare. The shit is not free. There is no free lunches. But this is what these socialist people make you think. When you start getting older and understand how the world works, you know there's nothing for free. It's crazy, man. And yes. Oh, man, nah, it's yeah. So bad nobody would take them. The few home healths that tried to take them stopped. One of my ladies that I know with a HH did several visits with major wound care. Wow. Doc Brown. Yeah, that's what he is. She got paid $16 for all of those visits. Think close to 10 visits with a nurse. Wow. It's odd. My employer supplies great health insurance. Just get a job. Exactly. Print, baby, print. Yeah. No, all employers offer great insurance, unfortunately. No, not all employers offer great insurance, unfortunately. You'd be amazed that most hospitals give their employees crap plans too. Yeah. I had one hospital that I loved the benefits in nearly 20 years. I had one hospital that I loved the benefits in nearly 20 years. My MRI cost me $15 total. To have an MRI at my current job, they want the entire out-of-pocket up front. Most people don't have $3 to $10K. Wow. Well, tell them to stop charging me $300 for a Band-Aid then, right? Hey, gang. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Vic. How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. How's the weather? How's the kids? How are you? How's the wife, man? Good to see you, sir. We're just listening to some communist talk, some socialists. Trent, oh, hell no. How will I have time to be a professional protester and a full-time shit poster? Yeah. How you going to do that when you got to do all that stuff?
Negotiate. I mean, we are all open and ready to.
Is anyone actually negotiating right now?
No, but
Because we hear from
let me
Republicans and
reiterate one
Democrats.
point. Republicans aren't in town. How do you negotiate with people who refuse even to show up to do their job? They're on vacation for what, a month now?
Yes. House Republicans have been on vacation for.
But the Republican senators are here, and how?
And see, that's where the Democrats get their constituents, the idiots that believe that. They're in Washington, D.C. grandstanding. That's what they're doing. They're in Washington, D.C. making TikTok, stupid-ass videos. Did you see the man dressed up as a woman doing that? Walking through the halls? The Transformer dude? Is there any Republicans in here? Where's the Republicans? I don't see any. We're trying to make a deal. Like, these people are not serious. These people are clowns, guys. So now they say, oh, Republicans aren't working. We're the ones that are working. Working on what? What the hell are you working on? Again, the Republicans know what time it is. They know you're all about buffoonery. And guess when the real work happens is when they vote. Because again, there's no work done when it comes to negotiating because there is nothing to negotiate. We're not going to give you health care for illegal immigrants. We're not going to stand Obamacare. They might talk about it, maybe. I wouldn't if I was you. But you're getting a Biden bill. So what are we going to negotiate? Stupid ass AOC. If I'm the Republicans, you know what I would do? This would be my plan. Let AOC talk. Everybody quiet down on the right wing and let this woman talk right here. Because this woman is a complete idiot. This woman is the stupidest woman in Congress. And she's the lead of the Congress. She's the one making all this shit go. Why? Because she's the wildest, farthest left one on there. And she learned it from right there. Bernie Doc Brown Sanders, ladies and gentlemen.
House Speaker Mike Johnson, we've had him on. He said, we've done our job. We passed the clean CR in the House. It's now up to the Senate to make these negotiations.
They need to pick up a phone, Caitlin. They need to pick up a phone. They're saying that they're doing all this work. They are twiddling their thumbs and talking to each other.
She sounds like a teenage girl or a young girl in college or something. This woman is so damn stupid, man. Again, let her talk, guys. The more you talk, the more she talks, the better. Okay? Unfortunately, they have repeated their yes. Nah, Lauren, no. They know better. They don't believe that shit. They're actors. They don't know. Is anyone actually negotiating? Last time I checked, the Dems were in Napa last week. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Grandstanding. They charge sky high prices because insurance only wants to pay them 30 to 40% at best of what they bill. So hospitals had to start charging outrageous prices to get their money. Wow. Damn. Good man. Weather is nice today. Good man. Weather is nice today. Good. Kids are good. Picking up some In-N-Out for the wife and kids. All right. I got a friend of mine that likes In-N-Out. I gotta try that. I gotta try some In-N-Out. How is it? You like In-N-Out? I've had it before. I wasn't that impressed, to be honest with you. I don't know who that is, but I've seen a nice AI pic that looked like her. Yeah. I think we adopt the East. Yeah. The Democratic Party will keep shrinking. Who the F would ever start to reason with these people? Exactly. Maddie says, hey, guys. Hey, Maddie, what's up? Good to see you, man. Put you on the wheel, you and Coco. It's about that time. You guys are off work, right? Good to see you, Maddie. She's talking about ALC here. Approach and just charge affordable prices where you can just pay out of the pocket. Thank you. But that's too easy. I wish we could go back to paying with eggs and chickens. She could talk anytime she wants as long as the TV is muted. Yeah. I want her to talk, though. Can we deport AOC already? I lose brain cells every time I hear her talk. We need her to talk. So let everybody know that this is the leader of your party. The dumbest person in Congress is the leader. Isn't that something? That's just the Democrats right now. Maddie, hello. George says, hi, Satoshi Central. Yeah, In-N-Out is great, she says. Okay. I heard that through the grapevine.
It is actually an unconscionable abdication and refusal to work. They refuse. I've never seen people who hate working so much in my life. I mean, genuinely.
In my life. This woman is... Again, I get it. You want to take a regular woman that was a bartender that talks just like everybody else, but at least get somebody that with half a brain, guys. I mean, come on. Who the heck made her the leader? I've been under a rock. Yeah. The people did. What even happened to that Kamala creature? Glad she's gone. AOC is the leader of the Dem Party. Yep. Unofficially. She took off her costume. Maddie, hello. Haha. Sure.
Won't even pick up the phone. They won't. If I were Mike Johnson, you should be in that office negotiating with Hakeem Jeffries every damn day until we reopen this government. And any day that you don't do that is a failure. It is a failure. And until there is accountability for people who refuse to work, then we're going to continue to be in this cycle. So, in the Senate, the Senate Majority Leader is John Thune. He should be negotiating with Chuck Schumer. President Trump should be having congressional leaders in the White House. Do you see that every day? No, you don't, because they're playing golf and they're going to Mar-a-Lago, and the House and Republicans in the House have been on vacation for weeks now. We are here in Washington, D.C. We are ready to work. We are ready to strike a deal. We're not here to just be my way and the highway about everything. But what we're also not going to accept is the complete collapse of the American healthcare system, so that just because the Republican Party has decided to take 1 million federal workers hostage.
Can I ask you?
Talking points, platitudes, headlines, and guess what? Caitlin Collins, a.k.a. Dylan Mulvaney, because that's what Caitlin Collins looks like. Tell me Caitlin Collins don't look like Dylan Mulvaney. But anyways, just sat there, didn't interrupt her at all, because that was a Republican. She'd be interrupting her. That was nothing but bullshit, what she was saying. And Lauren says, she used to be behind a bar talking to drunk people at 2 a.m. and she made sense to them. So why not try it with the Dems? Yeah. And Sin said, I would give anything to see her spell unconscionable live on here. Is she really considered the leader? Yes, she is, brother. She's super progressive. That's the way of the party today, sir. The Dems already lost the next few elections. This is their direction. Yeah. That's why I wanted to talk. Jen Sindiza, she'd be a failure at that. Yeah, me too, though. There are stories of tourists getting sick in Thailand, stay in hospital 3 nights, and they pay like $200. Wow. You like Thailand, so do I. Hi, Daddy from Flipper. Hey, Daddy. Accountability for people who refuse to work. Sounds like she's talking to the right side and then goes off the rails again. Yep. If that is the voice I would hear if I picked up the phone, I wouldn't take her call either. Yes, me neither. Me neither. Jen. Hi, Maddie from Flipper. BTC Backpacker. I mean, I agree they don't want to work, and it's not who she's talking about. Exactly. It's the other way around, Maddie. I hope Sleepy Joe is on the beach relaxing. Me too. Looks just like Dylan. Yeah, looks like Dylan Mulvaney to me. Hey, Vic and Backpacker Fanny Flipper, we love you. Do they really call her AOC because she can't spell her name? Probably, Lauren. True, Trent. Bernie looks like he's 4'10" sitting next to her. He does. No middle insurance man. Yeah. And again, she just let her rant on that dumb little rant she did. Didn't stop her once.
You on that because you before have said a government shutdown is like hostage taking when it comes to paychecks, because you came into office actually during a government shutdown, the longest in U.S. history. So what would you say to Republicans who say you're doing the hostage taking this time?
Once again,
brain loading. You see her loading? Because that was a decent question, but it was kind of like a softball layup. Here you go. I'm just going to lay it to, because some people disagree with you, AOC. Remember, we practiced this in backstage. Some people say that, and what do you have to say about that, AOC? And then her brain starts loading. She has no idea what to say right here. Watch.
Time.
This woman is so dumb, man. These people make me sick, bro. God, these people make me sick. This is the indication when you have a woman like that as the leader of the Democrat Party, how stupid our constituents are. People that vote for these people are dumb as a rock, okay? They're stupid as hell. No middle insurance, but also think of their daily rate of pay versus ours. Exactly. Understand that was all she could spell. Yeah. Why don't you just stop the incentive program is if you want to keep the government open, if the government shut down, then stop the people that are voting against it from getting paid. That's what I would do. Stop all the senators and the representatives from getting paid. Lawrence Durham, I don't think it was possible to find someone worse than Kamala. My God, yeah, she is dumb. You were wrong on that one. It's malfunctioning exactly. How is Coco from Flipper, Maddie? Jen, exactly. They don't need to be paid then, right? Her brain doesn't work. She's glitching. Yeah. Jerry, did you pause her or is she stuck? She freezes up like Pelosi when she is put on the spot. Yeah. It's all softball layups for these people. Softballs. The insurance man, not the hospital. I mean, it's all good. You guys pay tax to pay her salary. Ha ha. Exactly, Jor.
once again, pick up the phone. They need to pick up the phone. And it's not hostage taking if they refuse to clock in, right? We're all clocked in. We're all clocked in to do the job. They're not even here. They're not even here. And so it's not hostage taking as much as the fact is they refuse to show up and do the job.
Once again, the law is in the Senate. They need 60 votes. They don't have 60 votes.
Yeah, Doc Brown, because they only have 53 senators, the Republicans, and one of them is not voting, Rand Paul. So they need 8 of you guys to vote. They need 8 of you to vote, and you're not doing it, Bernie. So what are you talking about? I don't get to choose. I love to disband insurance and kick businessmen out of the leadership position of hospitals. Kind of, though, Jen. Bernie's math is rigged. AOC, are you in D.C. while you in CNN studio? Right. Bernie Sanders is still in politics. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Term limits, anyone? Can anybody say term limits? Every time you buy your Fruit Loops, you pay tax, Jor. True. We'd have to repeal a bunch of laws, though, like EMTALA. I didn't know it was this bad. It's terrible, man. It's terrible.
They've got 53 or maybe 52. That means you have to sit down and talk to the other side.
No, it means the other side has to do the voting, Bernie. That's what it means, sir.
It's not complicated. They are not doing that.
Wow. The gaslighting, man. It's unbelievable, man. The gaslighting is unbelievable. Scotty sends in 99 sats. Thank you, Scotty. I believe that's Scotty. And he says, hey, Jerry, bit late today. It's all good, Scotty. How are you, sir? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Put you on the wheel. We're just going through some stories here, sir. Scotty99, good to see you, man. Thank you for the donation. I didn't know it was that bad. Hi, Jen from Flipper. Great Scott. Flip. Scotty boy. That's the man, Scotty boy. Let's do a couple spins. 412 went to Benjamin, baby. So you can go to 4. Let's see who gets 413. Cine. Congratulations, Sin. 413. Let's try 414. How are you doing, Jen? 413 goes to Sin. Thank you, Jenny, for doing that. Looks like Jay to me. It is. Bang says, well played, Sin. Yep. 414 goes to Jay. Let's do 415. You come to this show, you can do your land fund just on the wheel. Cryptomania guy. 414 to Jay. Thank you, Jenny. Gracias. No doubt. Thank you for being here, brother. Nice win. Jay says he's lucky. Jay, congratulations. Flip Nico and I are great. How are you? He's ready. He's already in bed. Start staring at me like, get off the computer already. Yay, Sin, Dolphin. Jay, congratulations. 414, Cryptomania guy. Cryptomania guy says, hey. Says, I'm here. Cryptomania guy. Good games. Crypto, congrats. Yeah. 416 is the next one. 416 is the next one. Looks like Spaceman to me. What's the buy-in for land fund? Also, where has Sharon B been? Well, we're working on that, George, because it depends on what year we're going to buy it. But I'm starting to save up every single day for it. So we're gonna have to work that out, George. What we do is when we get maybe 20 people to drop $1 million sats or something as a down payment, maybe maybe $1 million sats for a down payment, then we'll vote on what year we want to buy it. Also, where's Sharon B? I don't know where Sharon's been. A whole BTC. Sure. Nice, Crypto. 416 Spaceman. Dude, yeah. T-Ba? What are you doing? Okay. Congrats. Michelle Loves Freedom says, howdy. Hey, Michelle. How are you? Good to see you, man. My sister from another mister. She's back. Good to see you, man. Michelle Loves Freedom. Hello. Let's all DCA $1 a day for the land. Yeah, I'm doing a little more than that for me personally. A very rare 2-win night for Spaceman. Yeah. Speaking of Spaceman, Ace Frehley died today. Oh, man. Did he? Spaceman, MILF. We won't need a full biddy. Well, we're going to be building houses on the land too, Jor. And we're going to have a lot of equipment, and we plan on doing some Bitcoin mining too. So we're gonna need some sats. And again, it depends on what we do it too, Jor. But we're gonna map it out. We're gonna have it all mapped out for everything we need. We're gonna plan it out before we do it. Gotta go. Dinner time, Jerry. Okay, man. Thanks, Cool Kev. Appreciate you, brother. My man, Cool Kev. Come back anytime, sir. Saw that, Michelle. Sorry to hear that. That's the out of the country raid. Hi, Jerry Loves Freedom from Flipper. Hey, honey, how are you? You better call me, Flipper. Just kidding. Hello, Sin. I gotta go too, Jerry. Okay, Steven. Is it something I said? Was it something I said? Everybody's leaving. Thank you for telling me. Good night, Cool Kev. Yeah, good night too, man. Good night, Steven. Appreciate you, man. We got to get in touch, man. I did not hear that yet. I didn't hear it either till she just told me. Hi, Lauren. We got 30 in here. Hi, Lauren. She says I will, Jerry. Okay. Nah, I gotta feed the children. Got you, man. Michelle Lefrey. Oh shit, I was a major Kiss fan as a kid. I dressed up as Ace for a few Halloweens. He was my fave in the group. Damn, yeah. That is sad, man. Jeez. All right, later, Jared. I gotta go. Okay, Jason. Damn. Everybody's leaving me, huh? All right, Jason. We'll see you soon, brother. That's a sign that my shows are too long, I think. I think I gotta go down to 2 hours, man. It's just so hard because I read all the freaking comments. Oliver Velez just tweeted, in 7 to 10 days, it'll be an epic bull run. Wow. Thanks for keeping us updated about that. And I do not doubt Oliver Velez. You hear that, Backpacker? Sharper said Oliver Velez just tweeted, in 7 to 10 days, it'll be an epic bull run. Wow. Let's check that out. They're doing a no king protest, by the way, again. You guys ready for that? Let's see what Oliver Velez has to say. Attention, Bitcoiners, he says. Here we go again. We have 7 to 10 days max from today before one of this year's most epic price runs in Bitcoin. This is not hyperbole. It's simple maths and history. Just in case I'm right, you know what you should be doing right now. Stack harder. I did. I bought a bunch. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Sharper. That's crazy, man. Joke, Joe. I'm just playing with you. Oh, my God, Jason. You made me take your name off for no Jason. Oh, my goodness. Come on, man. Don't play with me like that, bro. You know I'm gullible. People got things to do. Yeah, true. My very first rock album was Kids. I've seen them several times. Posted 30 minutes ago. This is Jen's favorite time, everyone. Off the wheel, yes. Sharper, hoping I get paid again before that happens. I'm kidding. Oh, man. Yep, that time to go, everyone. Nothing to see here. Good night, peeps. Epic, a very vague word. Epic's a very vague word. Yes, it is. Very vague. Scotty, again, with 99 sats. Thank you, Scotty. Got my song for All or Nothing. Oh, okay. All or Nothing song, huh? Let's see. All or Nothing. All right. Maybe I'll play this when we do All or Nothing. Scotty's got a new song out for the All or Nothing game, he says. So let's see. It's called All or Nothing. Spin it. Okay. I don't know where this is at on the thing. Let's play it. You know what? I'm going to play this. I don't know where that is at on my Windows. I'm going to play this right before we do the All or Nothing game. Okay? I'm going to play this right before we do the All or Nothing. Thank you, Scotty. They're a joke. Those protests around here are pathetic. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I ain't leaving. He on the call right now, but we are watching. Oh, okay. I was just trolling because you said everyone was leaving. Oh, man. Fed meeting on the 28th. Buckle up, Cupcake. Yeah. That's going to be crazy. Good night, peeps. Jen, are you leaving? Jenny just dipped before the rip. Yep. Good night, Jen. I love you so much from Flipper. Right back at you, Flipper. Oh, thank you, Flipper. She's so kind, even though you didn't take my rock home. I'm not yelling at you. Night, Jen. Whoa, Packer without caps. I know. He has risen. Haha. Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's get into another story here. Let's listen to our boy Hakeem Jeffries. You guys know Hakeem Jeffries, don't you? Have I ever told you about Hakeem Jeffries? Guys? He's got a couple of nicknames. Scotty sends in 99 sats. That's for when my name comes up, he says. Okay, Scotty. Thank you, man. He says, doing okay. Pretty tired, though. Okay, good. This is Discount Obama, a.k.a. Discount Obama. Timu Obama. No Riz Obama. No Swag Obama. Funny Mirror Obama. Blue Light Special Obama. Pop Lockin' Obama. Dollar Tree Obama. Dollar General Obama. Timu Obama. And all the other ones y'all about to name. Can you please play Satsman song? I did mean to, Jerry. Can I play Satsman song? What is that? I think I'm getting the urge to dance seeing this guy. Yeah. This is Timu Obama, man. Let's see what he has to say about the government shutdown. You think he's going to tell the truth? Yes or no? Kind of funny feeling we know the answer. Take a look.
Do you think what's happening in healthcare with people losing their insurance is a bigger crisis than the Trump administration, for example, illegally impounding funds or otherwise not following laws that were passed by Congress?
The Democratic alternative.
Before he starts pop locking. I get you, Flipper. Yeah. So Trent's friend, it's not Trent, it's Trent's friend. His name is Satman. If you ever want to have somebody save your girl, he's the man. Satman is the man. But the problem is he may save her and they take her too. You don't believe me? He even gets Superman jealous. Take a look.
Thank you. I couldn't have saved Lois without your help. I'm aware of that.
Go to the moon. Downtown, my niggas were doing the most. Grabs on the table, yeah, I been gone. At the back, she shorty, she tryna put it over. Keep steady, I told her I'm on one. Tryna make me be the bad guy. Telling people that bitch you a damn lie. How me an ex, young nigga feeling paralyzed. When you don't go, can't stop, fuck a red light.
Bruce Wayne, he was with me when Joker. Is he alright? Do you know?
He's fine. Just fine.
I throw 150 for the nails. I might put a bad bitch.
Again, guys, just another reminder. That was from Flipper. She wanted to hear the Satman song. And yeah, man. You know what I mean? Don't bring your girl around Satman, guys. You know what I mean? Timu Obama, yeah. Electric Boogaloo Obama. That would be him, sir. That would be. Jerry went to Washington, D.C. a few years bivak, B-A-V-K. And they called it the Million Man March 2023. Is that so, sir? One person is a million people? Scotty brings in 99 sats. Thank you, Scotty. He says, what is the actual song name again for that song? I have it on my phone somewhere. I forget. I got to look it up because I did look it up. Jason knows the song. I'm dancing right now. Someone say my name. Hey, Satman, speak of the devil. How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. We were just talking about you, man. Said if anybody needs their girl saved, I mean, hey, you're the man. But Satman, did your shoulder hurt when you did that? Can you just let the plane land and then get in and leave? I mean, I get it. That's the greatest exit of all time, but man, that had to hurt.
Do you think what's happening in healthcare with people losing their insurance is a bigger crisis than the Trump administration, for example, illegally impounding funds or otherwise not following laws that were passed by Congress?
The Democratic alternative, in terms of keeping the government funded, as well as addressing the Republican healthcare crisis, also has guardrails in it to make sure that if we reach a bipartisan agreement, House Democrats, Senate Democrats, House Republicans, Senate Republicans, on a spending bill that's signed into law by the president, that the policies contained in that spending bill are actually implemented by the administration. And that, of course, will remain an important topic of conversation and discussion. But we have made clear this healthcare crisis is devastating people across the country. Last week, we heard from a 29-year-old woman from rural West Virginia, Mariah Plant. who takes care of her brother full time. Her brother is autistic, legally blind, entirely nonverbal. And Mariah is able to take care of her brother because of Medicaid at home in a loving environment. That Medicaid is now at risk for her and her neighbors in rural West Virginia, a state that Donald Trump won by 42 points. Mariah is also a small business entrepreneur of modest means. She gets her health care through Affordable Care Act tax credits. If those tax credits expire, Mariah Plant is going to lose health care or have to pay thousands of dollars more that she cannot afford. And Mariah's hospital in Wyoming County, West Virginia, rural West Virginia, is also at risk of closing because of Republican policies and the healthcare crisis that they've created. It's an urgent crisis. We're fighting for people like Mariah Plant, others in West Virginia.
Is anybody dying right now? It's been 16 days. Is anybody dying yet since the government's been closed? I know people may be getting furloughed and missing their paycheck. That's bad. But Bernie Sanders said people are going to die. There's no health care right now, guys. None. Let them tell it. Prologo 2 Go 8 app for nonverbal kids. Yep. Legally blind, bro. What's up with the teleprompter pause? Exactly, man. Again, these people just say shit, man. Scotty. Thank you, Scotty. He says, at Jason and Sin. Thanks. No doubt, brother. No doubt. He acts like there's a large crowd. There's probably like 3 cameras, yeah? Again, this guy is Timu Obama, man. Discount Obama, no swag Obama, no Riz Obama, Funny Mirror Obama, Dollar Store Obama, Dollar General Obama, Kmart Blue Light Special Obama, Coupon Cutout Obama, Funny Mirror Obama. Did I say no swag, no Riz Obama? I fight for people like Mariah Carey. How many different jobs have you had, Jerry? What was the hardest? Good question. The hardest job I've ever had. I mean, I've had a lot of jobs, man. Yes, I have had a lot of jobs. I don't know how many. Too many to count. Dozens. The hardest job I've ever had. I had a job in 2011. I had to fix people's furnaces in their house and set up a furnace. In 2011. That was tough. That was in Rochester, New York. I did learn a lot about how furnaces work, but let's just say I forgot that. But that was a tough job for me. That's not my wheelhouse. You know what I mean? Legally blind and is 2,200. I am 2,400. Put on your glasses. Exactly. Maddie knows about glasses. Lost cosplay Obama. Man, there is an excuse for anything if you find one. Yeah, exactly. And she's 21 saying this, man. She knows. Pete Buttigieg is the worst Obama ripoff. Yes. Not worse than him, though. Pharrell Williams looking Obama. Don't do Pharrell Williams like that, man. And he thinks he's doing something. He thinks he's got swag. He thinks he's like, he thinks he's doing something, man.
People in Wyoming, people in Alaska, in Tennessee and Mississippi. By the way, the 5 states that rely upon the Affordable Care Act tax credits the most. We're fighting for people in urban America, rural America, suburban America.
Can you call me now? Is this Flipper? Flipper loves messing with me while I'm doing my show. When she was here, she was just sitting on the side of me, just talking to me, right here, talking to me. And then when I was doing my ending, she just busts in while I'm doing my ending. Mouthing, everything I say, she's mimicking me and mouthing me. In the studio, guys. I said, Flipper, what are you doing? So if the furnace breaks on the shared property, we're calling Jerry. No, you're not. No, you're not. Jason.
Small town America, the heartland of America, working class America.
Yes, Flipper, you can call me, honey. I can't say no to Flipper. Oh, my goodness, Flipper. Come on, Flipper, call me.
And black and brown communities throughout America, all of whom are being devastated by the Republican healthcare crisis, and all of whom need relief immediately. Thank you all. Thank you.
Exactly, Maddie. Exactly. I'm in the middle of I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm in the middle of working. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, you see me?
Yeah, I'm watching you.
Oh, okay. What would you like to talk about, Flipper? She doesn't know which one to answer. She doesn't know to answer the TV Jerry or this Jerry because she's looking at both. She's like, wait a minute, what do I do? No, Tiba ran away from home. He's gone. I know it's sad, but you know what? Soon as you no, soon as you come back, he'll be back. Okay. Would I ever lie to you? Would I ever lie to you? Flipper? Okay. Well, I'm at I don't have a break from work right now, so can I call you on my break? Because I'm at work right now. So as soon as I get on my break, I'll call you, okay? All right, love you, Flip. Bye. That girl's something else, boy. And a couple good songs at least, shit, right? My goodness. She says, okay. Yeah, I told her I'm at work right now, young lady. And when she was talking to me, she didn't know to look at the TV or the phone. So she looked at both. Can I call you now? LOL. Now, who's this? This Holler? 416 went to Spaceman. Let's see 417. You're a co-host, I know. God. Flipper loves messing with me, man. Looks like Matt to me. Flipper. Flipper, I just talked to you, honey. Matt, if you're here, sir. The gaslighting that statement. You know I never lied to you. Maddie, you like saying gaslighting. That is one girl I can't say no to. I cannot say no to her. Flipper, that is. Flipper. Just Flipper. She's the only one I can't say no to. I think that's gaslighting too. Matt, if you're here, you won, brother. Congratulations. Let's take a look at this story here. A just-in cartel hit plot on Border Patrol chief exposed. Let's take a look at this. This is crazy, man. This is what these people are doing. They're okay with this. The Democrats are okay with this. Take a look.
So it's official now. A federal grand jury has indicted that Mexican illegal immigrant who tried to put a hit out, allegedly, on my guest from yesterday. Authorities say this man orchestrated a murder-for-hire plot, and the target, Chief Border Patrol Agent Greg Bovino. That gang leader is accused of soliciting Bovino's killer using social media to put a bounty on his head. The Homeland Security Department warned about the rise of bounties targeting federal agents. The cartel-backed bounties cost up to $50,000 for assassinating high-ranking officials. Here is Chief Bovino in focus yesterday.
Since those bounties were put out, we've had to take different measures to keep our agents safe, our ICE officers safe, and our allied law enforcement agents safe as they go into the field. And something else here that we're seeing is the lethality of the assaults against officers and agents. That lethality is increasing, and I think it's because of the bounties and that crazy rhetoric by the out-of-control governor and mayor.
Well, here is just some of that rhetoric from the governor he's talking about, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker and Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson.
The extreme right in this country refused to accept the results of the Civil War. They have repeatedly called for a rematch.
The federal government doesn't get to hold a state hostage to change our state laws.
This is not about public safety. This is not even about immigration. This is a continuation of the Trump administration's war on the poor.
I studied the Holocaust. I helped to build a Holocaust museum. This is what happened in the early days of the Nazi regime in Germany.
Wow. These are governors of states and mayors of city saying this stuff out loud in the public. God, man. I mean, you got to be a fucking idiot at this point to be a Democrat. Look at Jenny. Jenny sends in 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Jenny. Jesus, I thought you were gone. Thank you so much, Jenny. I really appreciate that. Let me check Strike. Not too much love on Strike. Uh-oh, something happened on Strike too. Oh, 369. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it, brother. And then somebody sent 5 sats as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. Speaking of Matt, you won. Are you here, brother? Matt, are you here? I'll give you another chance because you sent me 369. Gaslighting is incredible, man. Incredible.
I'm not suggesting we're going the same direction necessarily, but boy, it's frightening.
That is irresponsible. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem with this warning, quote, their campaign of terror against the brave men and women who protect our homeland will be crushed, and these cartel members will be brought to their knees. President Trump and I have the backs of every member of law enforcement across our nation. Again, Secretary Noem. In focus now, the president's border czar, Tom Homan. Look, when you hear about the bounties, that's a different level. That fits in with this assassination culture, it would seem.
Real quick, before I do that, remember I was just saying he was lying? I just found Rob Schmidt on Newsmax said, Rob Schmidt, should be a crime to lie like Governor Pritzker. Let's listen to this real quick.
ICE is causing this mayhem. They're the ones who are tossing tear gas when people are peacefully protesting. ICE is the one who's going into neighborhoods where they, frankly, are causing fear among people who live in those neighborhoods, work in those neighborhoods. And so they need to back off.
Yeah, they need to back off. Peaceful protest. They just tear gas people that were peacefully there saying, please be nice to our illegal friends.
Yeah, and they're there just to peacefully protest, and they're only there, the ICE agents and the National Guard. They're just here to pick up black and brown people off the street, legal people that are here legally. They tell their constituents, and some of these people believe it, but they're just throwing tear gas for no reason. The Democrat protesters aren't doing anything wrong, guys. Wow, man.
Yeah. Tossing tear gas at peaceful protesters. It should be a crime to lie like that when you're the head of a state, when you're the leader of a state. He should be liable for any attacks on ICE officers in his state because he is responsible for it.
Yeah. He should be arrested for what he's doing. Not just his words, his action. This is an insurrection. When you're telling the federal government to F off, not only are we not going to listen to you, but we're going to have a sanctuary city and we're going to put our constituents in danger with drugs, crime, gang affiliation situations going on, all this other stuff. Illegal immigrants, we're taking the money out of the communities and putting in illegal immigrants. And then when the federal government comes in, we're going to tell people to protest and try to stop them. He should be in prison. He should be tried for treason. Mayor Johnson and fat Ronald Reagan, Governor Pritzker.
The rhetoric from these people is absolutely out of control. The lies around this subject being used to turn the American people against common sense immigration, because what they've done with all these asylum seekers is their only way to get back power in this country. Regular Americans don't vote for these people. They need a new voter base. So they're going to say whatever the hell they have to make sure that the people that they dumped into your country, that cost them all of that political capital for the last 4 years, cost them this last election, they're going to make damn sure that those people stay in this country because that's their only ticket to getting back into power.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Governor Ralph Cramden, honeymooners. Bang, zoom. To the moon, Alice. Yeah. That's exactly. Rob Schmidt hit this right on the nose on the head. Head on the nose. What did I say that right? Governor hit the nail on the head. Hit that perfect. The only reason they're protecting criminals, because they love criminals, they will have chaos, but the only reason they're protecting the illegal immigrants, because regular people they don't have enough voter base. They want these people to vote for them. But then they pretend like they don't. Oh, no, we don't want them there for that. They don't vote. What are you talking about? Again, man, it's like, this is on national level. Wait, fat Ronald Reagan or fat Ronald Reagan? The first one, sir. The first one.
Got to legalize them, let them vote, and then they'll never lose again. Everybody's reporting the same stories, the same spin. You turn the channel, it's all.
Yeah. Let's go back to the other story.
Seem in some way.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, I've been doing this job since I started in 1984. I worked for 7 different administrations here, 7.
Wow.
And I've never seen anything even close to this, the hateful rhetoric that has caused over 1,000% increase in ICE officers. Chief Bovino, a good friend of mine, he's doing a terrific job. He hasn't been home in months, going from city to city and helping run these operations. But the hateful rhetoric has to stop. I said back in March, if the hateful rhetoric continues, there will be bloodshed. People are going to die. And they have, unfortunately. One person died trying to attack the Border Patrol facility in Texas, and those officers killed him. Then we got another group showed up at an ICE detention facility, shooting in that facility, and they wounded one officer by shooting him in the neck. Then we had the Dallas shooting, the sniper that shot into a shaded van, hoping to hit ICE agents, but hit our detainees. So I'm telling you, it's not going to stop. I've seen this play out before. It's not going to stop. There's going to be more bloodshed unless this hateful rhetoric stops.
Look, when we hear all that you just ticked off, we realize that there is a staccato movement in all of this. Is there any kind of way to break the grip that the cartel has right now on orchestrating these hits? Is it coming from one particular group?
No, it's coming from a lot of groups. Like I've had, I got death threats from the cartels myself. But the bottom line is the cartels are hurting. President Trump created the most secure border in the history of this nation, which means less drugs, less of their poisons getting across. They're taken to the waters. We knew they take marriage.
And you know what's so funny about this? He talked about all the political violence and stuff. Adam Mockler, the guy I've been telling you about, the discount 1 penny on $100 bill, Charlie Kirk, Adam Mockler, they were doing a debate yesterday, and he said with a straight face, guys, he said that most of the political violence comes from the right side. He said it with a straight face, and somebody from TPU was sitting right next to him when he said it. Take a look.
Things. As a 23-year-old, I lived through COVID during my most formative years, and I was able to rebound and have a social life. But a lot of young people didn't really get to rebound. Imagine having this bubble up around you during COVID, and you never really get to pull that bubble down. So you get sucked deeper and deeper down these algorithms online. Those algorithms are then, incentivized to push the most outrage, whether it's foreign bots like Russia and Iran trying to get people outraged, or domestic actors. I think Elon Musk's Twitter feed, for example, is disgusting and could radicalize a lot of young people. I disagree with the idea that violence disproportionately comes from young progressives. It is uniquely up this year, but if you look at any polls, according to CSIS, political violence overwhelmingly comes from the right. These mass shootings come from the right.
Wow. Well, first of all, mass shootings aren't political usually. They're just something they stand, either it's, people killing people in the churches or the schools or something like that. A lot of them, and I'll even say the transgender ones aren't political. To be fair, maybe a little bit, but but he just said with a straight face that most of political violence is coming from the right side, guys. That's what he said. And Stephen A. Smith is looking up here. You got Bill O'Reilly. You got homeboy from Turner Point, USA. I think this guy is from News Nation. But they were having a debate yesterday at the Kennedy Center, the News Nation Town Hall debate.
And when it comes to the leaked text messages that came out 24 hours ago.
And by the way, I told you that Adam Mockler, they're trying to make him the new Charlie Kirk. And I know this guy's got to be looking like, boy, Charlie's got to be rolling over in his grave. That's Charlie's friend from Turner Point, USA. So it's crazy. That haircut is giving Third Reich vibes. Yikes, yes. It's uniquely up this year. Folks just let that one go right by. Yeah, exactly. Regarding left violence. Yeah. I didn't see the whole thing, but maybe they're just being nice and just letting them talk and stuff or whatever, not interrupting them. But I don't know. I want to watch this thing in its full context, though. But listen to Adam Mockler.
I don't think it's fair to say there's an it comes from the right. These mass shootings come from the right. And when it comes to the leaked text messages that came out 24 hours ago, I don't think it's fair to say there's an undercurrent just on the left. I know what you mean, but there's also an undercurrent on the right. There is something deep and dark boiling inside the GOP, and it's like the Nick Fuentes faction of the GOP. You can't deny that this is boiling when we got these leaked texts 24 hours ago. I do not like when people are characterizing these as kids in college. These were grown adults. Some of them were 32 years old. One of them was a state senator.
We don't know what was the context that was in the in those group chats. What he's referring to, a couple of days ago, there was a group chat, saying some racial stuff and stuff like that. And again, group chats. If you go in any group chat in America, you don't know what you're going to see. But again, when he's talking about political violence, Jay Jones, who's running for AG in Virginia, literally said he wanted to kill his political opponent, him and his children. So what's better, calling somebody a racial slur when you're 20-something years old, joking around, and again, out of context text, or Jay Jones literally doubling and triple down, and you got the full context of it saying, I want to kill my political opponent and his children. Again, man, these people make me sick, bro. The hypocrisy of it is just incredible. Again, if you're going to be a left-winger, be a left-winger. That's fine. But stop ignoring the other side and then it's like the pot calling the kettle black. Like, the gaslighting is unbelievable with these people, man.
From Vermont. Today, we saw an Ohio aide with a swastika in the back. I would never claim that this is representative of an entire party, but I do think there's an undercurrent of radicalization on both sides.
Can I
go ahead, Andrew? Please put a point on it, and then we'll go to the audience.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just, and I want to find agreement. Charlie, if you ever watch his debates really closely, he was a master at making that human connection with people.
I believe Charlie Kirk was supposed to be here. I think he's taking Charlie's place. This is what Adam Mockler was talking about with this one. You know what I mean? And this guy ain't no Charlie Kirk. This guy's pretty good, but he ain't no Charlie Kirk. Yikes. I know Solar Satoshis. It's crazy. And this guy's trying to be nice. If this was Charlie Kirk would light this kid up, man. You know what I mean? And Stephen A. Smith don't know what the hell's going on. I'm going to watch this thing in full. But I told you about Adam Mockler. I told you guys a couple of months ago. He's that new one, and he's good. If you could sell a shit sandwich like this and have people slightly believe you, you're pretty good. He is. He's 22 years old. He's good at what he does. He's full of shit, of course. And if you know anything about anything, you know he's full of shit. But again, they depend on their constituent and their voter base to be stupid.
Well, he would say, so we agree. Even if they were worlds apart, he would try and find a place where he would agree with the student or the professor often that would come debate him. So I agree with you that COVID had a profound effect on Gen Z. I did not live through that, and my heart goes out to Gen Z students that lost their proms and their graduations from that and lost their social lives. However, the study you just cited didn't include things like, the Tesla attacks that were against Elon Musk and Tesla.
The study shows lethal deaths, lethal violence. Lethal violence comes disproportionately from the right. The Tesla attacks were not lethal. We can point to the Buffalo shooting, the El Paso supermarket.
I let you talk.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Wow. All right. So there's a whole bunch.
You tried to debunk my study, so.
Is it your study? Did you do it?
I did not do it. But keep
what is your point, sir?
My point is that time and time again, whether it's the Aaron Burnett on CNN, God bless her, she tried to quote the same study. They didn't include a lot of what we would consider left-wing violence in that study. Okay, first of all. Second of all, my dear friend was.
And that's facts. Tim Pool talks about that all the time. They talk about that all the time. It's obviously skewed. They add in stuff. They add in extra stuff that's not quote unquote right wing. And then they take away the major stuff that the Democrats do. But that's why they always go to that study. That's quote unquote study.
Second of all, my dear friend was just killed by left-wing violence, assassinated in cold blood. There has been how many ICE facilities that have been targeted? And when you look at what's happening right now, I agree with you on the radicalization, but you have to be honest about the fact that you even admitted, well, this year it's progressives. Well, what about George Floyd? What about that whole summer of looting and rioting? Listen, there has been a trend of.
Yeah, the George Floydification of this country. What about George Floyd? What about the Antifa riots? What about Roe v. Wade? What about the Palestinian riots? That's all left-wing stuff. But all they can say is January 6th. And mass shootings, they say, even though trans do the most mass shootings. So again, what the hell are you talking? See, you couldn't put me up there, man. Again, it's platitudes, talking points, and slogans. That's all these people do. You know what I mean? And then they'll take some fringe, stupid ass freaking thing that studied stuff to make the left wingers look good. And again, he's a very good orbiter, Adam Mockler. But again, I'd tear his ass up.
I think let's just say, let's be gracious and say, in the era of Trump, maybe it's a reaction to Trump. I'm open to those discussions, but there is a justification for political violence. It shows up in every poll, and it's coming from progressives.
I have spent all of my formative years watching the president of the United States talk about the opposition party like they shouldn't exist. His claim to fame in U.S. politics was saying that Obama wasn't born in America. That is how he entered the political stage. He was famous before that, but that was his claim to fame. He was the first presidential candidate to ever chant "lock her up" on a political stage. He tried.
Right, but he didn't lock her up, and he did question Barack Obama. He did do that. And he did say chant lock her up, but he didn't lock her up. You know who did try to lock up Trump? Joe Biden. Adam. Joe Biden. And what political violence is he saying that he's messing with Barack Obama about his birth certificate? How's that political violence? He said what he said. And look at what Biden used to say about Trump. He used to call him a racist. He used to call him a white supremacist. He used to call him a Nazi. So again, what the hell are you talking about, Adam? See, you can't put me up here, man. Don't put me up here.
to coup our government. And I live in this, let me finish. Listen. I live in the city of Chicago. Donald Trump, over the past 2 months, has not only posted an AI video of Obama being arrested, but then after that, he posted an AI image of Chicago being invaded. After that, he sent the National Guard to Chicago.
So what's worse, Adam? Him doing that, sending the National Guard to Chicago and doing an AI video, or having the mayor have an open border in Chicago to all the illegal immigrants and people getting shot every single day in the black neighborhoods, in fatherless homes, in crime, in poverty, and the illegal immigrants getting everything and the black people don't get it? Which one's worse? And the only reason he sent the National Guard is to stop that, Adam. It's really simple, guys. It's really that simple.
I've spent my formative years watching the president do this, and just think about this. We saw these Nazi group chats, which I'm sure you condemn, right? This Nazi group chat. Well, we can talk about it.
Well, do you condemn Jay Jones saying he wanted to kill his political opponent and his children? Do you condemn that, Adam? That's what I would say. Boy, they need to put me on these stages, man. It's too easy because he's trying to catch you. You condemn that, right? What do you condemn Jay Jones? That's what I want to know. I don't condemn anything out of context. I don't know what happened in the conversation. Do you? Can you send me the whole thread of the conversation? Because I can send you the whole thread of Jay Jones, Mr. Mockler. Can you do that for me? I'm gonna find out one day because Adam Mockler does these he comes to Trump rallies and stuff. I'm gonna find where he's at and I'm gonna find his ass, and I'm gonna have somebody film because he won't. Once I tear his ass up, he won't put it on his channel. I'm gonna have somebody follow me and film it. Because I already know what I watch this dude. I know everything he's gonna say. You know what I'm saying? I will expose this dude. This dude is a young propagandist, man.
Right. This Nazi group chat.
Well, we can talk about it.
Do you condemn it?
I want to talk about it.
Wait, so when they said gas chambers,
disavow.
When they say gas chambers, you won't. So you're like JD Vance. You just won't condemn this?
Well, I actually had JD on the show today. We had a whole conversation.
You guys can all condemn this, right?
Hell yes.
Thank you.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
But
Chris, can you condemn that?
Here's the point, of course. But that's easy. What I'm
for him, you know what? This is not.
You notice he's getting all the claps, Adam Mockler. And by the way, in the comment section, they're saying Adam Mockler's doing well. Mr. Mockler is a storm cutting through the BS and critical thinking. What a guy. The fact Andrew couldn't condemn those hateful texts tells us everything, and Adam owned that. It wasn't even close. Can we fast track this kid to age 35 already? Holy cow. Mockler is becoming a powerful speaker. Really? Think this is a left-wing crowd and a left-wing chat? Anyone?
Not constructive, right?
Because what the constructive part is not, this is what's happening here, and I know both of you guys, and I want to bring Joe in on this, and I want to get to the audience, but let's just be clear about where the path is forward. The comparison of which is worse is killing us, okay? It's killing everybody. And you are not wrong about your points in point counterpoint.
Oh my God, I can't stand Chris Cuomo. Chris Cuomo is the fucking biggest. He is the biggest tool. He thinks he's so smart. Bro, we watched you on CNN for years, bro. We already know where you stand, man. Nobody respects what you're saying, Chris Cuomo. Okay, nobody respects what you're saying. All right, let's get up out of here. Let's do the final spins here. Looks like Matt is not here. Sorry, man. I'm going to take you off the wheel, brother. Thank you so much for the donation, too. But you got to be here to win, sir. All right, we're going to do 417 again. Bots, yeah. LMAO. I thought you said mil for a sec. Yeah. All right, let's spin 417 again. Let's call it a night. I'm going to do up to 421 because a lot of people left. 420. Sharper, congratulations. You're the winner, sir. If you're still here. Okay, Maddie, you're taking over for Quinn. She said the same thing. Yep. She said the same. Yes, she does. Because it does look like that. It does look like that. Sharper, yo, you're the winner, brother. Congratulations for 417. Let's see who can win 418. Spaceman. Yeah, that's him. Spaceman. Spaceman, congratulations. And Jerry, you actually You actually said it when you read it. Run it back and you will hear. Oh, boy. I probably did. Boom. I probably did. I say some crazy shit up here. Sharper. Spaceman, you here? Spaceman says, boom, my first 3-win night. Woohoo, man. Yeah. Congratulations, brother. Spaceman. My man. That was 419. Let's see who can. Well, that was 418. Let's see who can win 419. What am I going to eat tonight? Bangarang. You're the winner, brother. Working on a 3-hour show again. God, I gotta shorten these short shows up. Jeez. Bang, congratulations, brother. 419. Let me know if you're here. Let's do 420 in the meantime. Bang. Sharper again. Oh, Vic, sorry. 4. Bangarang. And Vic. Spelled your name wrong, too. Supposed to be with a Z. Vic shoots. Vic shoots for 420. Let's do 421. Vic. Lauren. 421. Lauren Stern. 421. Let's do 422. Lauren, there you go. Yeah. Jay's the winner of 422. Vic, are you still here, brother? You won 420. Are you here? Jay. Sin, thank you for being so active in the chat, man. Appreciate it because nobody's really saying that right now. So I appreciate it, Cindy. You too, Lauren. I think everybody's getting tired right now. So I'm going to end this thing. Vic, are you here, sir? If not, I'll go back. And Jay, are you here? Please and thank you very much. Let me know. Let me see what block we're on. All right, that was the last spin. Let's do the all or nothing game. Unless we have to spin 422 and 420 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are here. I'm just playing games on my PC too. Okay, no doubt. Congrats, at Jay. 23 watching and 1 dude is chatting. Yes. Yes. Oh, man. Listening in the background, no doubt. It looks like Jay and Vic Shoots ain't here, man. So that take a moment. You got to be in it to win it in present or forget it. Yes. You got to be in it to win it in present or forget it. Yes. We're going to play the song. Scotty. Maddie said, I'm just being a big bag. Oh, wow. Wow, Maddie. You must have cooked something, huh? Maddie's a really good cook. All right. Well, Jay, I'm sorry, brother. Looks like you're not here. And looks like my boy's not here. Vic Shoots. Let me take Vic Shoots off. Let's do that again. 420. Kramer. $7:00 my time. We got 919,000 Satoshis. For $1. Love it. I'll try to step up my chat game, but I'm usually pretty quiet. You're good, Spaceman. I was raised as an only child, and I am a Gemini, so that's par for the course. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Kramer, you're the winner of 420. Yes. Kramer Industries, I am here. Industry, congrats. Kramer, that meal Fanny Packer made you look extremely delicious. Was it ever? That was the best steak I've ever had. Like, no joke. Dang, Sin, you didn't have one to bully. I hear you, Cindy. All right, let me take Jay off the wheel and let's do this again. This is the time of night where we find out where all the stragglers are not at. Let's do 422 again. That was Jay. Yeah, yeah. Youngest of 5, I was debate. Oh boy. I hear you, Stin. All right, Jor for the score is a winner. He's here. He's just behind because he's always doing something. Youngest of 5, I was debate. Sweet, it was block 422. You say 420? I'm the youngest of 6 and was still the boss, she said. Dang. Okay. I know that's right, man. Maddie is funny as shit. Jor, congrats. Yes. He's not going to answer up. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks, guys, for coming in. Time for the all or nothing game. You guys know the rules, I think. If you don't, let me know. Raise your hand and I'll tell you. This is my game of saying, hey, you know what? Since you're here, I'll give you some extra sats. At least 500 sats extra I'm giving out. And Jerry, the accountant, let's just say he is not the biggest fan of this game. So before we play the game, let's play the new all or nothing song, guys. I'm the middle child, but I'm like the second dad. Okay, I got you. I fix everything and help everyone. Okay. Let's go. Now I'm the eldest mentally. Got you. Add Maddie. Color me not surprised. Yes. All right, let's see where this song is at. All right, the all or nothing song by Scotty. And we're gonna play it. Let me zoom in on the words. Let's play it.
He likes to spend it. Yeah, he likes to spend it. He likes to spend it. Spin that wheel all night. He likes to spend it. Yeah, he likes to spend it. He likes to spend it. Spin that wheel all night. Wheel all night.
That's coming in loud on my end. Is that too loud for you guys? That is coming in really loud on my end. He liked to move it. That's what it sounds like. How do I turn it down? It's loud on my end. Jeez. I don't know how to turn it down. Oh, here it is. It's coming in loud on my end. So far, so good.
Round and round, the colors fly. Everybody cheer, don't be shy. Faster, louder, feel the beat. Spin it, move your feet. Woo! He likes to spin it. Yeah, he likes to spin it. He likes to spin it. Spin that wheel all night. He likes to spin it. Yeah, he likes to spin it. He likes to spin it. Spin that wheel all night. Spinning it left, spin it right. Spin it all night. Spinning it high, spinning low. Spin it, here we go. He likes to spin it. Yeah, he likes to spin it. He likes to spin it. Spin that wheel all night. He likes to spin it. Yeah, he likes to spin it. He likes to spin it. Spin that wheel all night. Woo!
I like it. I like it, sir. Thank you so much, Scotty. I appreciate that, man. She says, I thought I was in Rio for a second. Carnival vibes. It's like Lionel Richie meets someone. Yeah. About to start dancing for real, right? I like to move it. That's what it sounds like. I like to move it. I like to move it. That's what it sounds like. That's what it reminds me of. Scotty says, was going for the like to move it feel. Nice. Yes. Exactly what it sounds like, man. Scotty, well done again, man. I appreciate you, brother. This sounds like what would play while the whole room spins and you fade into a drunk slumber on a dirty casino carpet. Yes. Helicopter spin it. Feeling like World Cup 98. Yeah. Good analogies, Sin. All right, that's the official song, I guess, of of the all or nothing game. So thank you guys so much for being here. It's Thursday, October 16th, 2025. Player 1, you're up for the all or nothing game. And let's spin it. And let's see who's going to win the first spin. So Jerry, in the community, a new book just came out and maybe a new album soon. Yeah. Yes. V. Good point, Lauren. V. Congratulations, brother. Man, I never thought in my wildest dream I'd be doing live streams every day, man. You know, I came a long way, man. Holding my camera, just walking down the street. Crazy. V says, I'll keep that. All right, player 1. I'll keep that. Congrats, VV. V is for victory. Player 2. Can you have a V2? Somebody's going to win 1,000, and Jerry, the accountant, is not happy right now. Congratulations to player 2. Let's do it. Look at that talent in this community, though. Yeah, look at the talent in this community. Absolutely. Looks like Angel to me. Yes, Angel. Yes, Angel. Congratulations, young man. Congratulations, sir. He had all that homework, working hard, came in late. And now look, he's got generational wealth. You know what that 1,000 Satoshi is going to do for you when you're my age, sir? Believe me, it's coming. I remember being 14. I thought 50 was old. The older you get, the younger, the older, the bigger numbers look. Wow, I've been a winner this week. Yes, you have, man. Angel. So proud of you, young man. See what happens when you just come in and just chill, man? Yay. Thanks a lot, Jerry. No, thank you, Angel. I appreciate you, man. Angel, #1 Jerry fan. That's right. Wow. Congratulations, Angel, #1 Jerry fan. He was player 2. So congratulations. Player 3. Can you do the same thing? Angel again. All right, Angel, you got 100 sets. So you want to keep that, or you want to try to go for another 1,000? Angel, Jerry, #1 Angel fan. Jerry, #1 Angel fan. I love that, man. Very humble in you calling yourself that. Thank you, man. Spin on me, says. All right. Hey, man. Damn, son. Right? He said, spin that shit. I got you, Sharon. I mean, Angel. Let's do it. Coco. Get it, Angel. Blinker check. Fires. Coco's got 200, Maddie. Coquito. What's Coco want to do? What does Coco want to do? Coco. I'm very interested. It's good. I am happy with today's win. I kind of wanted someone else to win those. I felt bad. No, don't feel bad, brother. I mean, I would have spun it too if I already had 1,000. He says spin. It's not me this time. It's not me this time. Okay. Let's go, Coco. What you got to say about that, Sin? What did you call him, Matt? That was so damn funny, Sin. 200 cents, Coco says. Not Maddie, Sin. It's Coco for 200. He's giving up 200. Let's see what you a damn fool, boy. I know Sin about to say something. Boy. Oh, Bangarang. Wow, I thought that was Coco. Coco rolling like a big man today. Yes, he is. 300 to you, Bangarang, if you're here, sir. Only if you're here. If not, Coco's got another chance. Well, let's see. I think Bang's here, though. I like to move and groove it. He said, got to keep Mama out of You know, Sin has something to say. Hello, I knew it. Got to keep mom out of rehab, he said. That's my ghostwriter right there. Bangarang. What's good, man? Success. Yes, you got 300, man. Solar says I can save her. Sin. You want to keep the 300? I'm concluding, Bang. I think he's going to keep. Spin or keep. Solar simping, my guy. Boom. Don't tell him that. You know to change his name again. I take it you'll keep the 300, Bang? Or what? Bangarang. Bangarang. Sin. What you want to do, Bang? You going to keep or spin? If you don't say nothing, I consider you. I guess you're going to keep it. Oh, spin. You're going to spin it. You got 300 sats, Bang. You sure you want to spin it? Let me make sure you know that now, bro. You got 300. Sounds like you may not be paying attention, but I don't know. Let's see. You got 300 for sure right now. Sorry, my stream was a bit lag. It's okay, Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Spin, baby. Woo, okay. He said, I'm going for it. And I think he's going to get it. I think he's going to get it. He got it. Wow, Bang. He got it. Bang, congratulations. I thought Fanny had big you-know-whats. Bang. You might got the biggest ones in the chat, bro. Nice. Woohoo. Yeah, man. Fanny, I think you're number 2 now. I think Bang's number 1. He's coming in with a wheelbarrow, man. Wow, Bang. Congratulations, sir. Boom. Damn. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, man. How the hell did I do that? How the hell did I do that? Yeah, man. It's called having balls, bro. Big ones. Congratulations to you, man. Really? We love it. Jerry's wallet is hating it now today. It's okay, man. It's okay. That's why I do it, man. I appreciate you guys. I really do. But there you have it. Lit. It is, man. There we have it, guys. Thanks, guys, so much for coming in. Don't leave yet. I got a couple things to tell you. Important stuff. We are considering, we are going to do a land fund. We're going to buy some land. And we're either going to have 20 to 25 families on it. We're going to work on it for a couple years. We're going to work on it every single day. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it because obviously the system is broken. It really is, man. And this country, we're not going to leave it. But we're going to stay here to fix it. You know what I mean? Land fund, fires, yes. And the system is broken, obviously, and we're going to start a new system. Kind of like the Bretton Woods Agreement in remember the 1944 Bretton Woods Agreement? I would call it something different, man. Speaking into existence, Jerry. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I would call it the Satoshi Agreement or the BTC and DC Agreement or whatever you want to call it. But I would talk to President Trump about it. I said, listen, Mr. Trump, we need to make a new agreement. We need a whole new system. Remember what they did in 1944? And I'd show him a video on it. He knows it already. But I show him just to remind him. We were backed by gold and everything else after the war, World War II and stuff. And we did that. Well, we're going through a little bit of a war now. And I think we need a new system. You can say, well, Jerry, tell me about it. Well, sure, no problem. Obviously, we're in debt. We're spending too much. We're printing too much. And we got big problems in this country. We're never going to pay it back. You know that. So we need something new. We need a new agreement, Mr. Trump. We need a scarce agreement with this new technology and new money. It's scarce, uninflatable, it's portable, durable, international, fungible, divisible, verifiable in supplies, decentralized, and unconfiscatable. What makes this this new thing we're going to agree upon unstoppable? I'm in it for the land fund, starting my own DCA to contribute. All right, brother. Let us know. And Mr. Trump, when we sit down and sign this agreement, you'll be at the head of the table, sir. Why do I say that? Because it's simple. The United States of America, the U.S. dollar right now, in this old but broken system since 1944, really since 1913, but 1944, We got taken off the gold standard 11 years before that, 1933. And then again, I think it was 24 years later in 1971. And now again, we need a new sound money. And it's one I just described. And if you do this, Mr. President Trump, not only will we break this system with this new agreement, pay off the national debt, stop inflation, but you get this country back on the road again. On the road again. You make this country great. And we'll make this money a unit of account, the fourth stage of money. And if you do that, we'll fix the money and fix the world. And stage 5 is we'll have a global reserve asset. If I had to take a guess, Mr. President, with this new agreement, I'm pretty sure you, Mr. President, I already know what that is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I appreciate you. Tomorrow's Fat Tat Friday. We'll be here. I don't know. I'm supposed to go to Steak and Shake after I get my hair cut with somebody. I don't know. Maybe. I may do that. I don't know. And I'll be here right after that. All right? Not same time, but same bat channel. Trent says F that clock. Hey, Sharon B. Oh, I mean Trent. LOL. Thank you guys so much for being here. Have the best night of your life. Work your ass off tomorrow. Work hard. Stack. Study. Teach. And repeat. All right? Do that day after day. And I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, and as you guys know, I love each and every one of you. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.